Manchester Institute of Technology. This is Tigers hockey. Everybody coming in, another sellout crowd here tonight as it's the playoffs. Game 1 of the best-of-3 tonight in the Atlantic Hockey Quarterfinals as the Tigers host American International. So glad you're with us here tonight on RIT Sports Zone Live. Glad to have you once again with us, Gene Battaglia, along with Janda. It's the second season, Johnny, the playoffs.
First, good to be back with you. It's been a while, but this is why you play the regular season. Get ready for this time of year, postseason, and the ultimate goal, get back to the NCAA tournament.
The Tigers, the top seed in the Atlantic Hockey Tournament, getting the first round bye, so they were off altogether last week. American International getting here thanks to an upset win over Army.
Saw a lot of teams fall. Some upsets. That's why Wayne stressed this week talking to him. You want that bye. You don't want to have a one-game playoff. Anything could happen. You want the best of 3. They're at home, and they feel real rested and confident.
That being said, Johnny, this is a Tigers team, number 1 seed, as we mentioned, AIC number 12, but the Tigers tripped up 6-2 earlier in the season.
Funny you bring up 6-2. Talk with Wayne. He walked into practice, gathered his players, and said, 6-2, guys. Reminding them that we lost to this team back in December, 6-2. Let's get ready. Let's get back to playing RIT hockey. Let's not be too overconfident.
Well, for the Yellow Jackets to have a chance this weekend, they're going to need a hot performance from their goaltender, Ben Meisner, getting the call tonight.
Who's been playing very well. Has been one of those hot goalies, getting hot at the right time, but he will be tested tonight by a Tiger offense that will be explosive. There you see his record, but playing a lot better of late. Hey, you're going to get hot come March, and that's exactly what Meisner's been doing.
And there you see his statistics. The goaltender from American International College, which is located in Springfield, Mass. Now for the RIT Tigers down the stretch, John, it wasn't the best finish for them. 0-2-1. Shane Metalora and all those games for RIT.
Yeah, a couple of hiccups, but nothing to get really worried about, according to Wayne. And there you see Shane, despite a few hiccups there down the stretch, still startling numbers. He's been a wall of granite for most of the season. All right, now it's money time, so to speak. Jared DeMichael came up big a year ago at this time. Now it's Shane Metalora's time.
I was just going to say that. It was really Jared DeMichael's play, along with the defenseman in front of him, that propelled them. Metalora, is that same type of guy, John?
Absolutely. I don't know if we knew that early in the year, but as the season progresses, we hit the new year, you started to think, wow, they've got a legitimate shot to get back because of the way Shane's been playing.
The Tigers tonight, game 1 of a best-of-3. What do the Tigers have to do to win tonight?
It's very, very simple. They're here at home ice. You got to, get back to playing Tigers hockey. There you see Metalora giving up 13 goals in the last 3 games. All right, you're back at home. Let's get back to what has been working, and don't let up. There you see the Tigers 5-1 all-time at Ritter Arena, outscoring the Yellow Jackets 33-12. And there you see AIC 2-2 now against top 2 teams in the AHA this season. More importantly, they only have 8 wins. 6 of those have come on the road. So they're an excellent road team. The Tigers get back to playing their style of hockey. They should be okay, but AIC, they've been road warriors all year.
It's playoff time here tonight. Glad you're with us. Game 1 of a best-of-3 comes your way next. This is RIT Sports Zone Live on the Time Warner Cable Sports Network.
So here we are, Jill and Bill, TV producers. We continue with our quest to make a 30-second TV commercial about the paper factory in Fredonia. How do we portray the amazing amount of gifts they have there?
Not an easy task. They've got gift assortments for all senses, from Department 56, Buyer's Choice, Jim Shore, Willow Tree, to Yankee Candles, Evelyn and Crabtree, to music and Stefanelli's candies.
Not to mention the colossal assortment of party goods and art supplies.
I don't know if we can cover all the paper factory has, and
like most Americans, I'm concerned about the future of our country. So how can we help? When we buy United Refining Company gasoline and diesel at Quick Fill, both made with 100% North American crude oil, we strengthen our nation by putting our own economy first. Our businesses, our families, and our future depend upon a strong America. Buy American-made gasoline at Quick Fill.
And welcome to Airport Plaza Jewelers, the kiosk. Don Hoffman here asking, do you have what it takes to be on TV? The kiosk is now scheduling auditions. Your minimum $20 charitable contribution guarantees you will be on TV. Just show off your special talent, skit, original song, or just sing our jingle. There's no age limit, but audition slots are limited. So schedule your audition right now at the kiosk. Sign up online at kioskauditions.com or call 715-3012.
Crowd here tonight at the Ritter. We are ready for hockey, Janda.
A lot of energy in this building. You walked in, it does feel like March, playoff atmosphere everywhere. Here we go, 4 wins away, as Wayne told me this week, from the NCAA tournament.
You know, the one thing talking with head coach Wayne Wilson this week is he wasn't afraid to make a comparison to last year.
No.
Saying, we had a taste of it, we enjoyed it, we want to do it again.
Yeah, it was a surprise. I said, you feeding off last year? He goes, a little bit. Absolutely. You know, we know what it takes now. We feel the momentum as we did a year ago, but you're right. He wanted to look back at last year and see if he can apply it to this season. Good point, Gene.
And certainly, that's a good sign, John, because we all know where the Tigers ended up last year.
It was an improbable run all the way to the Frozen Four. You know, it's funny, last year's objective was just to get into the NCAAs. Now, expectations, despite some few different players, you just can't get into the NCAAs anymore. You got to make a run.
Right, Sweeney and Steve Marofsky are our referees tonight. Joe Baudo, Tory, Carissimo are your linesmen. The Tigers in the home white sweaters, and AIC out of Springfield, Mass in the visiting gold and black uniforms as the Tigers will bring it out of their own end. This is the quarterfinal action of Atlantic hockey. It's a big slap shot going high off the glass. That by Saracino. Tigers cannot keep it in. As bringing it up on the right side is Sandor. Sandor centering pass, put it behind, and Murphy right over there for the Tigers. And coming over is Cameron Burt. AIC will change up. John, how about Niagara? They are already out of this tournament.
You know, it's what happened last week. What you saw, what all 4 home or higher seed teams lost. It's that 1-game playoff that scares you. It's why that bye is so important.
Niagara taking 3 of a possible 4 points down the stretch for the Tigers, but they got a very bad draw, in my opinion, when you got to play your in-city rival in Canisius. And Canisius, taking that 1-game winner, moves on. Game 6-3 over Niagara. And it's along the left side, now centering pass goes right through traffic. It was AIC knocking off Army. That was an upset as well.
It was upset specials all over the place last weekend. You know, the Tigers do come in pretty much healthy, only Hartley out with a wrist injury that Wayne didn't want to push it. So basically they come in kind of injury-free other than Hartley's wrist.
So with Hartley out, it'll be Bryan Potts getting the call tonight. The Tigers changing up behind the play. As we are 2.5 minutes into this game, big check there as Knowles will get back up. Fee going back down. And wrapped around the boards. In fact, RIT Sports Zone Live, this is the first game we've done in over a month, just the way the schedule is broken out.
It seems longer, even though that month is a long time.
There you see the head coach, Wayne Wilson, tonight, going with the blue look.
Get back to basics. Next, if they're fortunate to get to the BCA, they break out the white. We get the white shirt on Saturday. That's automatic.
As the Tigers will bring it into the zone. As that's Atkins coming down low. Now along the left side. Cornacchia. Knowles coming up with it. Tigers with a chance here. Here's Atkins the one-timer. And Meisner making the stick save into the near corner. This goes. And the Yellow Jackets will just backhand that out. That's Leitner. Will send it back towards center ice. Tigers, however, come right back in. Janda, drop pass. He'll get it back in the near corner. Centering it through. Couldn't connect. Knowles was in front.
Now, their team defense, because AIC has been their Achilles all year. What's kept them in most games is they have 5 players with at least 10 goals or more. So they have some balance scoring, but their team defense has been an issue.
The one injury for AIC, Michael Penny. He is not going to play this weekend. Shoulder injury sustained that in the outdoor game. Wales Fest, they called it, in Connecticut. But you're absolutely right, John. The Tigers, they do not want to, match goal for goal here. It'll be about the defense for RIT this weekend.
Absolutely. And Tigers, of course, want to start fast here at home, grab that momentum. because you don't want to give a 12th seed any kind of hope. No glimmers. You don't want to give a team a 12th seed any glimmer.
I think that's the key guy, though, if AIC is going to have a shot this weekend, is their goalie, Ben Meisner. And this is, pretty basic save right there.
They cover up, no soft goals. If you do give up rebounds, make sure that the flanks go to the corners.
Tyler Brenner coming up with the puck. Brenner, we do know this. This is going to be his last weekend of hockey here at the Ritter. He's not a senior, but he's decided to move on. And certainly he will get a look in the National Hockey League. Talking with head coach Wayne Wilson, he is a free agent. And he's free to sign anywhere he likes next year. And that's actually probably to his benefit. He could pick the best situation.
Got good size, good puck handling, and he has a knack of just finding that puck. He's a natural scorer.
Descoteaux will bring it over the left side. Favot holding it in. And the Tigers will instead opt to change lines here. Up along the near side, here's Mele. Tom Mele, the team captain. Cross-ice pass. Quick shot, and Matalora making the save. Rolled out for the face off of 15:09 remaining in the first.
Good opportunity there for AIC. Good cross-ice pass. Shane saw it the whole way, covered up, so a little bit decent start for both teams. Thought the Tigers have a little bit more pep, I guess, in their step here early on, but not even 5 minutes old.
Altigan will gather the puck behind the net and push it up along the near boards to Murphy. Murphy over the blue line, into the zone he goes. Sitting right there in the slot, but swept away by the Yellow Jackets. Now up along the right side. Centering pass and just hopping over a stick. Bouncing puck, but a good idea. Matalora making the short side stave. So good look there for AIC as Blanchette will hold it in. And the Tigers will have it in their own end. No score here early on tonight. Game one of the best of three. We'll be with you tomorrow night. 10:26 for our Rochester area subscribers in high definition. And if necessary, we will be with you channel 98 on Sunday. As Matalora making the stick stave. Rebound in front. And the puck, well, actually the net comes off the magnet, so we'll have a face-off coming up.
Early on, AIC's had a couple good looks. Advancing the puck quickly, deep into the Tiger zone. So they put a little pressure on the Tigers here early on.
AIC with an 8-22-1 record, but as you mentioned the pregame, John, that was Wayne Wilson's message to the team. We lost these guys 6-2.
Yeah, after beating them the night before, they come out and didn't play one of their better games and got whipped.
Saracino shot going wide of the net. Rebound short side. Oh, it was sitting right there. Nobody home for the Tigers. Good opportunity there. Up along the left side. Burt cutting him off at center ice. Here's Cameron Burt. Burt cutting his way in. Backhander going high over the net. The rebound picked up by McReynolds. Mitchell down there as well. What a line this has been put together, huh? Taylor McReynolds along the near corner. Now coming up with it is Mitchell in front. And that bouncing puck just got away from him.
Well, if he would have gathered that, would have had a great look.
Yellow Jackets changing up behind the play. No score here tonight at the Ritter if you're just joining us. As the puck now will go behind the net. Chris Saracino coming up with it along the left side. Tigers waiting for a play. That pass just going a little too far out in front. Now Meisner a little difficulty behind the net, but he's able to get it over to the near side. And out it comes. Here's Simisek. He'll send it in. So both teams have had a few chances here, but still nothing to show for it. Up along the near side. Mitchell trying to get around a man. Has it poked away, but delayed offsides. Tigers have to back off, and they'll change lines. Here's Nick Grasso. Gives a right up, however. Janda coming in. And going on the wrong side of the blue line was Kolovecchia. Corner crew did not like that call. 12:46 to go in the first. We have no score.
This, AIC early on, they've done a good job, with the puck, and defensively, better team effort here early on.
That's tomorrow, folks. Tickets do remain. Come on out for the Women's Division III playoffs. The RIT women, is this going to be the year? It's a single elimination game tomorrow against Adrian. 3 o'clock, no television, so we want you to come on out to the Ritter tomorrow. Cheer the Tiger women on. As Vetrano trying to get it out of his own end. Markowitz behind the net. Chikachki up along the left side, getting it to Mele. And AIC will change a couple of their skaters behind the play. Up along the near side, here's Cornacchia. Nice centering pass just off the stick of Knowles. Janda couldn't get to it. Now AIC the other way. Nice feed from Archibald up along the left side of Peak. His centering pass, though, is cut off by Scott Knowles. Kind of has that playoff feel to it, John, and both teams not taking any chances here. But there's a turnover in the Tigers' own end. Matalora making the 6th save on Peak. Fans chanting RIT, trying to get the Tigers going.
They were lucky. They're very fortunate there. Peak forces the turnover and got a good look.
Pleskach has it taken away and back into the Yellow Jacket zone. Backhand, and Lynch just overskated it and back up the other way. Here comes Lightning. Blast knocked down and deflects over to the far corner. Tigers will bring it out of the zone as Andrew Favot over to Tyler Brenner. Brenner in the far corner gets driven in the boards. No call on that. Awfully close to boarding. Now Tigers trying to dig it out. Behind the net this goes. Favot picking it off. Quick shot going high over them. Rebound in front, and it's cleared right into the stands. We've got a timeout on the ice with 10:46 remaining in the first. There's no score. This is RIT Sports Zone Live at the Time Warner Cable Sports Network.
It's March hugeness here at Fusillo Chevrolet on Grand Island. This is one event you cannot afford to miss. Hey folks, Tom Park, if you're looking for the all-new Chevy Cruze, new Malibus, Impalas, inventory has been pouring in here, and right now it's a terrific time. You can see all of this inventory online at FusilloChevrolet.com. You can apply for credit right there online, value your trade-in, and then get right here. We're here 7 days a week. We're going to pay your toll when you come over, and you're going to save money. You can't miss.
The Boy Scouts of America present Fire and Ice, a culinary and visual extravaganza. Join us at Templeton Landing on March 24th for this unique and engaging experience, all while supporting your local Boy Scouts of America. Enjoy delicious cuisine in a casual atmosphere at the heart of Buffalo's waterfront. Get more information and reserve your tickets and sponsorships by going to wnyscouting.org/events. Help support the scouting programs of Western New York and join us for Fire and Ice on March 24th.
Senior Andrew Favot, 40 points on the season, setting everybody up. 28 assists. He has just had a fine year.
He's been one of those leaders, captain, such a spark plug when he's on the ice. But one of those guys, when he needs something to happen, he's one of your big-time playmakers. He's had a sensational season.
Nice article written by Sal Mayoran in the Democrat Chronicle, calling Favot the heart and soul of the team. That quote from Wayne Wilson.
I don't think there's any doubt about that. Watching them night in and night out here, desire has been incredible. His players need to pick up, his teammates need to pick up the play a little bit. A little choppy, not sharp. Maybe the layoff has hurt just a little bit.
His Potts and Murphy. Murphy laying a nice little forecheck on Benovic down low. Benovic coming up with it. He's just going to send it back out towards center ice. Descoteaux now up along the left side. It's Potts. Now we'll dump it down low to Murphy. Murphy has it taken away by Benovic. Cameron Burt coming up with it. Burt creating a little space for himself. Potts setting up in front. Burt couldn't get to him. Cameron Burt now gets a little screen there from Murphy. Burt coming around. Oh, the wraparound. Right in front. Rebound in front. Meissner making the save right in his belly.
Big time play there by Burt. Able to keep the puck alive. Went for the wraparound. Then almost converted off the rebound.
Let's talk about Cameron Burt for a second. If you take a first glance, you'd say, wow, he's way down in scoring. John, this is a guy that voluntarily went back to the blue line this year.
Absolutely. When they needed him on defense, when they had some issues back there, Wayne Wilson could count on him, and he did a fabulous job. Yeah, his numbers aren't where they were a year ago, but still one of those impact players.
As the puck is backhanded down the ice, this will go for icing with 9:32 remaining here in the first period. another sellout here tonight. That's reason number 1A why they're building a new house. And you can help the Tigers build this new arena just by using your cell phone. $10 donation. Text hockey to 27722. Quick shot knocked down. Good defense there by Peak, and he'll rush it up the ice. Leitner, though, thinks the better of it and does a little spin. See the speed of the Tigers defensively. Accidentally cleared all the way back into the Yellow Jacket zone. Long pass going up the ice, and this is going to go for icing again as that controller is back to touch up.
Well, you mentioned the new rink. I got to make a plea. So, you know, Section 5, the state championships are held in Utica. I don't think not for long, my friend. Once this new rink gets built, I'm talking state championships here in town at a fine facility in a fine city.
Well, you're talking, I think realistically 4 years, maybe 3, but before we're able to move in. Is a shot going wide. Janda will finish that up in just a little bit as the Tigers had a good look at it there. Back to the arena talk, John. I think part of the marketing model, and President Bill Dessler has said so himself, is to bring other events, including those from the community. So we'll have a penalty coming up here against the Tigers. But I would love to see the state championships moving.
Absolutely.
Nothing against Utica, but...
Well, yeah, you're right. Nothing against Utica or that building. Get it in a top-notch facility. By the way, the Tigers this year, or recently, charging the call on Janda. They've been on a power play now in 3 straight games. The Tigers. And second in the country and averaging just over 19 penalty minutes per game.
And the Tigers play aggressively, but along with that come the penalty minutes. So Janda, as you saw, going up high, that will draw a penalty every time. His noise will clear it down the ice. So this is the first power play opportunity coming in on the season overall. 20.2% for AIC. Again, they can get it going there.
They can, they can score. You got 5 players with 10 or more goals, but you know, you look at RIT's penalty kill, ranked 23rd nationally. That's not where you expect it to be.
82.6 is merely average, John, but that's certainly an area for improvement. But the Tigers clearing it out there. And good deflection there by McReynolds, and the puck will come back into the near corner. So AIC yet to set it up here as the puck coming along the near side. Here's Peak over the red line. Peak trying to cut his way in. He's cut right off. Now behind the net, this goes in front, and Matalora making the save off the back end. Good look there, perhaps the best of the night.
He just got just enough on that backhand. And Shane saw it the entire time out in front. The golden opportunity in front there for the Yellow Jackets. And there you see, right in front, Shane saw it the whole way.
So the Yellow Jackets able to hold it in. As that's Markowitz will send it behind the net. Spivak over there defensively. Spivak up along the near side and backhanded out towards center ice. Here's an opportunity for the Tigers as McReynolds just going to eat some time in the near corner. Taking on 1, 2, 3 Yellow Jackets trying to get the puck away from Taylor McReynolds. How about that? Taylor McReynolds taking on the whole team, and you can hear the appreciative crowd on that. 15 seconds remaining the penalty. Yellow Jackets clearly offside, and Markowitz has to wait for everybody to get on the right side of the blue line. One last rush here. And we are going to be back to even strength as Janda is going to come out of the box right now. So the Tigers, outside allowing that one backhander in front, John, nice penalty kill.
Excellent penalty kill.
Puck at center ice. We have no score here tonight. Well, what happens in playoff hockey? Well, we kind of have things tighten up a little bit tonight. That's what we've had so far here.
Sure.
Last year, John, it was actually overtime. We needed Chris Haltigan in overtime over the UConn Huskies in game 1.
And that was the game where it was like you kept waiting for RIT to get going. And we go to overtime, and that was a huge goal. You just don't want to go to a deciding game 3. No way. Not against a lower seed like AIC. Get off to a fast start. It's important. It's a best of 3. It's a mini-series. Game 1 is so important.
Puck going high over the net, behind the net. As Brenner trying to set her in front. He's got Favot with him. Andrew Favot down low. John to the opposite side, and Chikachi couldn't get it out. Held in by the Tigers. Big shot. Mesner the save. Lynch coming up with a rebound, trying to center it over to Favot. And back out. Somebody lost a stick along the way. That was Markowitz. He'll go over to pick it up. Tigers bring it right back in the zone, however. Behind the net this goes. Here's Spivak. Spivak up to Favot. Andrew Favot, shot deflected. It'll go off the nets. We get a stoppage in play with 5:13 remaining here in the first.
Could have given. Sorry, Jen. Spivak could have given that puck up. Thought he had Brenner there in the slot.
We step aside. This is RIT Sports Online.
Austin Spencer Collision. Baudo Creek Steakhouse.
When I'm waiting to get a haircut, I like to spread the word about Ford. How are you?
I'm doing great.
So why don't we deal with the hair later? Take me to your edge.
I saw the look of the car. I'm like, ooh. Yeah.
So what do we call this?
Well, this is my Ford Touch. Absolutely love it. I have a great navigation system.
Quality that beats Toyota.
You got it.
Was it love at first sight?
Absolutely.
Spread the word, because now you can lease an Edge for as little as $264 a month. That's just $264 a month.
Actually, you know what? I do need a haircut. Can you hook me up?
It takes a team effort and approach to analyze and investigate these cases as thoroughly as they need to be. Fighting for justice is the whole point of us taking on serious injury cases. One of the ways that we look at a lawsuit is that it's a great equalizer. It equalizes the parties. It puts them on a level playing field. Our team of attorneys are all experienced in personal injury, and that's all we do here.
Rated at the highest possible level for legal ability and ethics. Brown Chiari.
There you see the RIT women's team. Hey, they don't have to practice tonight. Their game is at 3 o'clock tomorrow. That's Sarah Dagg with the Navy Blue Sabres hat on in the middle of that.
Curfew after the game.
I would think.
10 o'clock curfew.
I would think. As right now, everybody enjoying the jump song. Let's squeeze in a couple of Atlantic hockey scores for you. In the first, no score between Canisius and Holy Cross. In Stores, UConn with a 1-0 lead over Mercyhurst. That's also in the first period. Held in by Benovic. And his shot goes out. And one of the faceoffs coming up in the Tiger end. There you see Shane Matalora, the sophomore from Salinas, California. Johnny, the team MVP this year?
I don't think there's any doubt. Well, I shouldn't say there's any doubt. You would get my vote. Let's put it that way. If I'm looking to give an MVP award, I think he's been solid almost from the opening game.
Yeah, you almost forget there are 2 other goalies on this roster. Just never questioned once the calendar turned November that it was going to be Shane Matalora's job for the rest of the year.
Yeah, it was an open competition. And he basically took it away. He sealed it. He played great.
Tigers bring it up the ice. Mitchell goes off the stick. This is Mike Little, perhaps the best defenseman on this Yellow Jacket roster. Up to McLeod. Shot going wide of the net, and the Tigers up along the far wall. Up into the corner, Knowles along the side of the net, and Meisner plays it safe with Janda sitting right there outside the crease. And we see Mike Janda on the 4th line tonight, the senior from Glen Ellen, Illinois. Take another look, Scott Knowles just trying to work his way through traffic there.
And Meisner covering up.
This will be Cornacchia to take the draw here.
I think they're counting. He's got to count on Meisner not to give up any soft goals. Keep him in this game going into the 3rd. I think that's got to be their strategy. Meisner's got to keep him close.
Noyes will bring it behind the net. Noyes up top. Blast. Oh, just going through traffic. And we're going to have the face-off coming outside of the zone. We've got the official timeout on the ice. With 3:57 remaining here in the first. No score. This is the Time Warner Cable Sports Network.
Gold prices are still on the rise and are higher than they've ever been. Now is the perfect time to turn your unwanted or broken jewelry and diamonds into cash. Trust the jeweler that's been serving all of your jewelry needs since 1912 to give you the best price for your old gold and diamonds. Simply stop in any of our stores or visit us online at reedsgems.com to start the process. Our millions of dollars of payout for your old jewelry and diamonds are millions of reasons why Reed's Gems has been trusted for all your jewelry needs since 1912.
The National Nissan Now sales event is on, and Buffalo's biggest Nissan savings are at Auto Place Nissan. In fact, our prices are so low, we guarantee in writing that Auto Place Nissan will give you the lowest price in the Buffalo area. Lease an exciting Auto Place Nissan Altima 2.5S sedan or a versatile Rogue crossover for $179 a month. Why would you buy anywhere else? Call 1-800-NEW-NISSAN.
This is what AIC has to do, Gene. They got to play good team defense. I already see Leitner getting a body there on Janda, so he's unable to really cause any kind of interference there in front of Meisner. Good job there. That's what AIC's got to do. Play physical, play good team defense. Did a good job there of keeping Janda out of the vision of goalie Ben Meisner.
Well, the longer this game goes like this, John, the longer AIC can start to believe.
Sure. I mean, they played. This has been a very, very good first period. They got 8 shots on goal. Tigers had a couple good looks, but I think defensively they're playing well, and they're able to put some pressure on the Tigers. That's the key. They're playing at both ends. They're just not playing one end. I mean, they're attacking offensively, which you know they can do, but I think their team defense has been pretty good here in the first period.
No power play opportunities yet for RIT. AIC 0 for 1 tonight. And the draw 1 there by Markowitz. They'll push it up along the far side. Mele will send it back in. And to the near corner this goes. Tigers just trying to get it out of their own end here. Feed right through. Nice pass to Knowles. Knowles backhanding over to Janda. Quick shot going wide of the net. Kept in. No, Saracino couldn't hold it in. Sent back in by the Tigers. Delayed offside. RIT will change up. Chikachi along the left side. Getting over to Tom Mele. 2 brothers on the team, Tom and Steve Mele, both hailing from the Bronx. This, however, is McLeod. And Malora will hold on for the faceoff with just under 3 minutes to go here in the first.
Snatched it right out of the air. Again, able to get the puck deep. Keep some action down that end. You expect most of the action to be down towards the AIC end, but the Yellow Jackets have done a good job.
Hey, we want to hear from you folks tonight, so please send us a message either by Facebook or by Twitter. Talk about Atlantic hockey. If you got a question about or a comment about the game tonight, well, send it to us and we'll read it on the air for you. And you saw the addresses there. Just entering RITSZ Live on Facebook. That's how you can find us. As now the puck going into the far corner. Certainly we'd like you to become our friend. As Burt gets a little screen from Potts. Cameron Burt doing some nice work tonight in the corners. Burt's not going to bring it up high. Looks like playing at a different level tonight. Big blast. Deflecting through. Meister with some trouble in the rebound. Booked in. Bryan Potts with the goal. Set up by Cameron Burt. The Tigers go up 1-0.
Well, you hit it right on the head there, Gino, with the way Burt's been able to get the puck out of the corners here. And he's able to spin around a wicked shot from just outside the circle. And there, Meisner makes the initial save. There's a blast by Burt. Can't think it went off the stick of one of the Yellow Jacket players. Is that Mele, it looked like, which then caused the puck to do a little funky move, and there you see Potts able to punch it back in.
That is a great piece of camera work there. The overhead shot. centering pass in front, off the post! Oh, Tyler Brenner just hit the post, standing right there.
He was parked on the doorstep, waiting for that opportunity.
17:44. So there you hear the call from Rocky Parada, 17:44 the time of that goal. And then right after that, Tyler Brenner with a wide open look, and he rang it off the post. AIC changing lines here. We're down to under a minute and a half remaining. Big goal for the Tigers to get things going. Favot bringing it wide. Still with the puck, backhanding it out. Tigers will pinch and keep it in. Down low, Brenner gets it over to Favot. Now to the opposite side, Knowles holding it in. Greg Knowles in front. Brenner couldn't deflect it. Over to the near side. Lynch is going to come off the ice. And a big hit there by Andrew Favot, ringing up Tom Mele. Under a minute to go. So for Potts, that's his third goal of the year. And there's a guy, John, that just, he's in the lineup tonight because Hartley's injured.
Yeah, Hartley's out with a wrister, and Potts takes advantage.
Mitchell with almost an opportunity there, but Steve Mele breaking it up. Now here's McReynolds, backhander in front. Oh, nice pad save there by Meister. Tigers continuing to work here late as the puck is sent all the way back down the ice. This will go for icing with 27 seconds remaining in period number 1.
Tigers have found that mojo, that swagger here towards the end of the first. Getting some good looks, picked up their pace of play, and if Brenner hadn't hit the post, it could be a 2-zip game.
There you see Brian Potts, center screen there, number 7, getting the goal tonight. Brian Potts from Niagara Falls, Ontario. Saracino, nice little body check there as the puck goes into the near corner. Tigers just trying to get it out of the zone, held in by the Yellow Jackets. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Behind the net, Tom Mele is there. Mele backhanding it up, but the net coming off. The Magnets, a little break there for the Tigers with 5.4 remaining in the period. Another full house here tonight at the Ritter, and it's going to be that way tomorrow night too. And I vote for not coming back Sunday. I'm okay with being home Sunday.
I'm okay. Work tonight, Saturday, and then back at the Blue Cross Arena.
Mark Forgalli's telling you my headset I maloiked it. For folks who don't join us game to game, maloik in Italian means basically the jinx.
The jinx. Yeah, you got it.
Well, the Tigers, no jinx here. A good start for them as Brian Potts putting in the puck. There you see Wayne Wilson. He and his Tigers go to the dressing room up 1-0. This is RIT Sports Zone Live, seen on the Time Warner Cable Sports Network.
It's March Hugeness here at Fusillo Chevrolet. Hey folks, Tom Park. Now, don't you just hate it when you see a low price or payment on a car, truck, or van in the newspaper, hear it on radio, see it on TV, and you get there and it's only one, or worse, it's even gone. Here at Fusillo Chevrolet, rest assured, what you see is what you get. All Chevy dealers pay the same price for their vehicles, so don't be fooled by imitation prices. Get the real deal at Fusillo Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Dan Fabrizio. Over the last couple of years, I've asked that if you're considering a Mercedes, BMW, or Lexus, that you test drive an Infiniti. And I would like to thank you because you have made Autoplace Infiniti the fastest growing luxury car dealer in Western New York. During our spring sales event, you can lease an Infiniti M37 all-wheel drive for $499 a month. You owe it to yourself to come and see me and my team for the best car at the best price.
Everything's free with your new mattress at Ashley Furniture Home Store. Check out your Ashley Furniture Home Store, where you can get a free box spring, free frame, free delivery and setup, free removal of your old mattress, and free financing. You get to choose from the brand names like Sealy Posturepedic, Stearns & Foster, and Simmons Beauty Rest. Shop the huge mattress selection at Ashley Furniture Home Store and get everything with it free. So hurry in to Ashley Furniture Home Store.
So here we are, Jill and Bill, TV producers. We continue with our quest to make a 30-second TV commercial about the paper factory in Fredonia. How do we portray the amazing amount of gifts they have there?
Not an easy task. They've got gift assortments for all senses, from Department 56, Buyer's Choice, Jim Shore, Willow Tree, to Yankee Candles, Evelyn and Crabtree, to music and Stefanelli's candies.
Not to mention the colossal assortment of party goods and art supplies.
I don't know if we can cover all.
Back to the Frank Ritter Arena on the campus of the Rochester Institute of Technology, where tonight it's game one of the best of three, the Atlantic Hockey quarterfinals. And the Tigers getting a goal there late, leading 1-0, kind of playoff hockey here tonight, John. What do you expect? A little tight there, but the Tigers breaking through.
Yeah, a little tight. You know, a lot of credit goes to AIC. Thought they came out and played very hard here in the first period. Played fantastic team defense, and I thought Meisner was sharp. But again, the Tigers kind of found their swagger late in this period, started to put a lot of pressure on Meisner in that defense, and they were able to strike.
The junior Cameron Burt. Burt is the, right now, team leader in career postseason points. He's got 17 of them. He's one player that raises his game to the next level. It is a cliche, John, but tonight in the first period, really the credit on Potts' goal goes to Cameron Burt doing the work.
You know, in the postseason, playmakers need to make plays, and this is exactly what Cameron Burt was able to do. Almost individually put him up 1-0. He barely missed on a wraparound, which he was able to follow up and miss, but he set up their first goal. Great individual effort.
So Brian Potts getting his third goal of the season. And again, Potts in the lineup tonight because Adam Hartley with a wrist injury. Maybe not Hartley. There's no 100% word if he's going to be available tomorrow night. But Brian Potts certainly trying to make that decision a little tougher for Wayne Wilson.
Yep, he's there on the doorstep. We'll take a look at it here. There you see the shot by Burt. It looked like it went off the stick of one of the AIC players, kind of redirected it towards Potts. There you see the puck right there. Let me try that again, right there. There it is. He kind of squirted. It went off the stick here, kind of darted over there, and then Potts. He knows what to do. Look at that puck. Rolling free. Meisner can't stretch. Potts there, able to swat it in. Going lefty there.
You watch it again. Potts missing on the first swing. And we take a look at the overhead shot now. And you know what was funny about this? Just, you know, you back it up 2 minutes before this, Janda was cleared out of the front, and we were commenting, boy, that's good defense. Potts sitting right there. Somebody's got to get to him.
He did. And you're right. He swung. He missed on top of it. He went right over the puck. But nobody's on him. Meisner can't stretch to get it. And then Potts on the second opportunity finds the back of the net.
And the credit on Cam Burt, you're like, well, he just shot it. Well, if you go back maybe 30 seconds before that play, the puck was in the near corner. He dug it out, just outworked everybody. He created that whole scoring chance.
He's got tremendous energy. This is what he does best. Is you could say he's one of those facilitators. He'll help set everybody else up. But earlier in the game, he did the same thing. He was able to get into that corner, get the puck, great puck skills, comes on a great wraparound and almost punched it in. But that goal, the first goal, all set up by number 18, you're right.
The Tigers tonight, this is game one of a best of three, and whoever wins this best of three is heading downtown for the Final Four of Atlantic Hockey next week. The semifinals and the final semis Friday, the 18th. Back-to-back games, one in the afternoon, one in the evening, and then a winner-take-all game, just one.
That place will be electric. We saw what it was last year when they punched their NCAA ticket. They'll sell that place out. It'll be loud. As I say, you'll need a shoehorn to get everybody into that joint. It's going to be rocking.
Do you have a preference, John? You got Mercyhurst, you've got Air Force, you got Sacred Heart. A lot of schools there. You got Canisius.
Yeah, if one of those schools, I don't know what it is. I would take Canisius.
You would take Canisius.
I'd take Mercyhurst, dangerous. Air Force, they've been there.
Yeah.
They beat Sacred Heart. Give me Canisius of those four teams. But in terms of a great game, style-wise, Mercyhurst all day.
So we'll find that out for you. And again, last check of the scores elsewhere, and these are also best of threes. UConn leading 1-0 over Mercyhurst. That tournament out in Connecticut, and there's no score between Canisius and Holy Cross. The divisions crossing over, if you will. Sacred Heart and Air Force a little later on tonight out in Colorado. tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock right here on campus, right here at the arena. The women taking on Adrian College Saturday. Again, 3 o'clock face-off. No television for this game, but we definitely want you to come down as the Tigers, they win this game. And, Johnny, they're going right to the Final Four next week. So
it could be a magical ride for the women and for the men.
So the RIT Tigers, as we will take a short break, taking on the Yellow Jackets of American International College. We have a 1-0 RIT lead as Banana Man in the house tonight. This is RIT Sports Zone Live at the Time Warner Cable Sports Net.
Like most Americans, I'm concerned about the future of our country. So how can we help? When we buy United Refining Company gasoline and diesel at Quick Fill, both made with 100% North American crude oil, we strengthen our nation by putting our own economy first. Our businesses, our families, and our future depend upon a strong America. Buy American-made gasoline at Quick Fill.
And welcome to Airport Plaza Jewelers, the kiosk. Don Hoffman here asking, do you have what it takes to be on TV? The kiosk is now scheduling auditions. Your minimum $20 charitable contribution guarantees you will be on TV. Just show off your special talent, skit, original song, or just sing our jingle. There's no age limit, but audition slots are limited, so schedule your audition right now at the kiosk. Sign up online at kioskauditions.com or call 715-3012.
Paddock Chevrolet, the #1 volume Chevrolet dealer in the USA in February. Right now, with your $3,500 minimum guaranteed allowance on your 10-year-old or newer trade and no money down, you can lease a brand new Equinox starting at just $219 a month. Paddock has over 250 Silverados in stock. Half-ton Silverados qualify for 0% 72-month financing or save up to $12,000 off MSRP. See PaddockChevrolet.com for details.
Paddock Chevrolet, a world-class dealership with small-town values.
The Boy Scouts of America present Fire and Ice, a culinary and visual extravaganza. Join us at Templeton Landing on March 24th for this unique and engaging experience, all while supporting your local Boy Scouts of America. Enjoy delicious cuisine in a casual atmosphere at the heart of Buffalo's waterfront. Get more information and reserve your tickets and sponsorships by going to wnyscouting.org/events. Help support the scouting programs of Western New York and join us for Fire and Ice on March 24th.
There you see one of the busiest concession stands in all of Rochester, all of Western New York. Why? There's only one here at the Ritter.
New joint, you're going to need about 5.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You're going to have to up it just a little bit. I'm going to try to make a run next break.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. So if you don't hear John's voice for the first minute of the first period, I'm telling secrets of the trade here, John.
It's okay, buddy. I think I'm jonesing for a little hot cup of coffee.
I think so. It's a little cool here tonight.
It's kind of... I'm kind of soft lately. Yeah. I'll be honest with you with this weather.
Lately? Johnny taking a shot. Left yourself wide open. Tigers leading 1-0. Glad you're with us here tonight. Gene Battaglia along with John DiTullio. And things, if you're just joining us, start off a little slowly. The Tigers just kind of feeling things out. But then right at the end of the first period, the Tigers get a goal. Brian Potts putting a loose puck right in front. Could have been 2-0, John, with Tyler Brenner dinging the post.
He was parked there. Going to give him a ticket. He was parked so long. He was set up. He hits the post. Should or could have been 2-zip. But you felt like the Tigers took control of this hockey game late in the first period. We'll see if they'll be able to build off that in the second.
As we'll take a look here at the first period stats. Tigers did not even have a power play in that. So I think all things considered, AIC, this, pretty good start for them tonight.
Yeah, 1-0. We thought for them to be in this game, Miser's going to have to play one of the games of his life. Keep it close and try to steal it in the third. I think if you're an AIC fan, that's what you got to hope for. Keep it a 1-goal, even a 2-goal deficit going into the third and have a shot. That's all they want. Give them a shot in the third. I think they'll be happy with that.
How high is the Tigers program risen? Well, there's folks in the stands tonight. Brian Burt, the general manager of the Toronto Maple Leafs, is here tonight, along with Dave Poulin, who is right in their front office as well. So you know that they are looking at players, and who knows? They wanted to take in the Flower City here tonight, Teddy.
We saw a player, freshman Chris Tanev, he's done pretty well. They're here. Brenner's a big-time player. He's big, he can skate, and he has a nose for the puck and scoring.
Tyler Brenner also on the season, John. He can't get drafted next year. He's in a great position. He can sign on with any team just like Tanev did last year.
And we saw how it worked out for Tanev and Brenner. Whoever lands Brenner is going to play. He's a big-time playmaker that really came of age last year in their run. Remember, he's slow a little bit with the knee, and then he just got better and better as the year went on. He was fantastic. He's had a sensational year this year. You can make a case he's MVP in terms of point production.
We want to invite your questions here by Facebook or by Twitter, and just find us there. Our first question coming in for Twitter tonight, John. How many times was Shane Matalor the goaltender of the week? And 4 times in Atlantic hockey. So that question coming in 4-4, F-O-H-R 4. So we want to thank him. One time he was the USCHO first star of the week. So a lot of honors. And how many times did we say Shane Matalor the goaltender of the month as well?
He's been nails all year. One of the best goalies in the entire country. When you start talking goalies in Division I, he's near the top. That's how good he's been.
Well, I want to actually ask people a question to all our viewers. Who are you most leery of in the Atlantic Hockey Tournament? Just post it on the Facebook page there. My answer, John, would be it would be Air Force. I would think Air Force has been there. They're a disciplined team. They can put the puck in the net. So, and certainly they're in that Western. They're battle tested and tough.
Sure, and we saw when Merciers was here, they went to that aggressive style late to kind of turn the game around. Canisius, it's always chippy with them. I don't fear them as much offensively as I do an Air Force or a Merciers. But you're right, Air Force, they've been good for so long. So either way, Merciers or Air Force be great matchups in terms of scoring power.
Well, write to us or send us a tweet. You saw the address there. We'll step aside. We got to get to the second period. The RIT Tigers leading 1-0 here after 1. As this is NCAA hockey on the Time Warner Cable Sports Network.
Next time you're in a Tim Hortons, you'll notice that our premium blend coffee is freshly prepared every 20 minutes. And for a limited time, you'll also notice that the coffee is in a special cup. Special because you can actually roll up the rim of the cup, and you could win a new car, or a Panasonic 3D TV, and 47 million other great instant prizes. In fact, you have a 1 in 6 chance to win. Drink great coffee, win great prizes. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Come in and celebrate 25 years of roll up the rim to win.
It's March hugeness here at Fusillo Toyota on Grand Island, and you don't want to get caught traveling in anything but a Fusillo Toyota. Hey folks, Tom Park, how about a 2010 Corolla right now for only $250 a month? 2011s are coming in, we're moving out the 10s, and that means huge savings for you. See more online, and if you need help with your financing, go to hugebillycredit.com, and don't forget, Sunday service. In fact, 7 days a week we're open for service at Fusillo Toyota.
You know what I like about surprising new Ford owners? They tell you what they really think.
Mike, what do you like about the Escape?
I use the sync all the time. It's like you're talking to your car and the car's
talking back to you.
Yeah.
You like the outdoors?
I do.
The Escape has everything you need.
And everything I want. I'm definitely pleased with the gas mileage.
You're a fine driver.
You're a great passenger.
That's what I was looking for.
Spread the word. Now returning Ford lessees can lease an Escape for as little as $199 a month. Just $199 a month.
Wallace, you've named your Escape Swenson.
Just now, yes.
Oh, okay.
In prosecuting these nursing home cases, we want to get to the bottom of why these injuries are occurring and what can we do to help prevent them in the future.
The assumption is that at that nursing home they're going to get the care and the attention that they couldn't get at home. Unfortunately, many nursing homes don't accept that responsibility. In fact, they shirk that responsibility.
Call Brown Chiari at 681-7190.
Vance bringing out signs tonight, and everybody enjoying. Can't read what that says though. There we go. Go Tigers score. RIT. There we go.
We need to get a darker marker. I couldn't read that.
You're holding it up right on cue there as we head to the second. Teams, of course, switching sides. Gene Battaglia along with John DiTullio. Our director is Mark Cornacchia. Greece resident. Yes, behind the net. Eckenswiller holds it in, and the shot gets deflected. Brenner will feed it down low. Here's Lynch centering it right in front. Eckenswiller coming up with it. Now right through. Stick save made by Meister. So the Tigers applying some pressure here right off the bat. Eckensweiler will send it back and Favot behind the net. Haltigan now will come down low as Favot comes back up top as the Tigers continue to cycle here. Favot, nice pass down low to Brenner, has it poke-checked away. And now AIC with an opportunity to clear out of the zone. Yellow Jackets will change up on the fly 1 minute into the second period. And as now Favot gets held up right at center ice. Murphy will backhand it in. And the Tigers will change lines as well. Chasing after it down low. Eckensweiler will backhand it over to Haltigan, and Potts coming up with it over to Cam Burt. Here's Cameron Burt, who set up tonight's first goal. In the near corner, Potts trying to dig it out. Back out towards center ice. Taken right away, and Potts right there and gives it back to Saracino. Chris Saracino over the blue line, making his way in. Quick shot, and the sixth save, and no trouble there for Meisner, but out of the zone this goes, rolls all the way down, icing his way down. Shane Metalora will leave it for Greg Noyes.
Some nifty moves there by Saracino. Wait a minute. Fantastic couple moves.
Tigers get a little sloppy in their own end, but Metalora making the big save on Tom Mele. Mele, I don't think he realized how much time he had on that one.
He had a little bit more time than he thought, but you're right, got a little sloppy there. Carroll's almost cost him. Shane able to get the same good rotation on the part of Shane.
Yeah, as we take another look at it, and nice shot there by Mele. Yeah, right there.
He cut down the ankle. Nice there, Shane. On Mele.
As McReynolds bring it up into the near corner. Kolovecchia down there as well. Here's Spivak pinching just a bit. Mitchell chasing back after and sent back down as Metalora will hold up. Daniel Spivak will send it on up the left side. Descoteaux chasing it. The freshman from Texas right in front. Kolovecchia could not get to it. Descoteaux again with the puck. Still a time. Centering it in front. McReynolds gets crossed up. McReynolds, quick shot. Knocked right down. Good defense there coming over as Archibald cuts it right off. Here's Nielsen Archibald. Quick shot. Spivak knocking it down. That shot never getting through. So McReynolds also over there defensively. And here's Mele. Make that Sandor over there. Kolovecchia going off the boards, cannot get it out. And we get a whistle. 16:52 remaining here in the first. 1-0 the Tigers lead. The faceoff will come outside of the zone.
Good energy here by the Tigers to start the second, too. One almost careless mistake that cost them, but in fact, really good energy here in the first. And we're at the end of the first and carried it into the second.
There you see the shots on goal tonight. RIT leading AIC by 3. Officials are over there talking to the official scores. Let's see. Your guess is as good as mine, John, what this is all about. Clock is in working order. Now you see here comes the call here. They're going to...
No penalty on the play, inadvertent whistle.
All right, so there you hear it. Inadvertent whistle.
That's good. Okay, inadvertent, no penalty. That's good.
You don't see that too often. And they're still talking it over there with Wayne Wilson. Coach of the RIT Tigers in his 12th season from Bowling Green State University in Western Ohio. Won a national championship with the Falcons in 1984. And in 2010, we came 2 wins shy of a national championship. But who knows, John? The Tigers, he's openly talking about it. Let's get back there.
You know, he said, boy, you know, we're 4 wins away from the NCAA tournament. And who knows where we can go. You just want to get in. As we realized last year, just get in. Anything is possible, and the Tigers proved that a year ago.
Hockey's not like basketball, and you know how many upsets there are in basketball. In fact, they're both single elimination, but upsets, the possibility of them so much greater in hockey. You get a hot goalie and, you know, kind of a good bounce here or there, and you can win a game or two, just like the Tigers did. I'm not saying the Tigers were lucky. They were very good last year. Didn't get a lot of respect last year heading into that tournament.
No, the selection show basically had nothing to do with RIT, but by the Frozen Four, everybody had come to know about Jared DeMichael, Tyler Brenner, Cameron Burt, Wayne Wilson. They knew where RIT was located, let's put it that way.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the selection show, whether it's RIT or another school from Atlantic Hockey, how they get respected. But if you're into bracketology, they are all saying the Atlantic Hockey winner, whether it's RIT or somebody else, would play the top seed Yale, and that game will likely be in Bridgeport, Connecticut. That's if everything held, and you know how those things can change.
And the one advantage, I guess, if any advantage, RIT didn't play too far away from home in the first round last year.
Right down the road in Albany.
So it was somewhat of logistic-wise, it was very feasible for a lot of the fans.
The upset win over Denver, and then just manhandled New Hampshire that night.
Wasn't even close.
As Brenner goes off his stick, 15:26 remaining here in the second, as things have kind of slowed down here just a bit. 1-0 the Tigers leading. There you see head coach Wayne Wilson coaching up his team. His assistant Bryan Hills will once again join us. The second intermission. Puck goes behind the net. Now back down the ice this goes. Is Descoteaux coming over. Shane Manalora will hold it up behind the net. Spivak back there as well. Descoteaux up along the near side, deflecting over to Brenner. Brenner, quick shot going off the glass. Behind the net this goes. Favot and Brenner over there. Spivak and Lynch holding it in. Here's Favot in the far corner. Andrew Favot, team captain, leading point getter, 40 on the season. Tied up along the far wall. And puck will squirt free, and here's an opportunity for AIC. A 2-on-2 shot going high over the net. Winding up was Blake Peak. Just let that one go high. And no, that did not go off the stick. That will come outside of the Tiger zone.
It's hit kind of a little bit of a lull here. You're right, Gino. The second period pace has slowed down just a bit. Shots have slowed down a little bit.
The man with the white hair there is head coach Gary Wright in his 27th season as the head coach of AIC. That is the second longest tenure in Division I. Only Jack Parker of Boston University has a longer tenure. Nice guy. Talked to him yesterday, and you know those were his sentiments. If his team was to have a chance this weekend, it'd be his defense. So far, so good for the Yellow Jackets. Only down 1-0.
Boy, Eckenswiller almost gave it up there. Yeah. It's almost one of those turnovers right behind Shane.
There's Burt getting in there, and taking right back. Opportunity up along the near side. And Shane Manalora making the glove save. And that quick shot by Pushkar.
Well, the key with Shane, he hasn't given any rebounds. Every save opportunity, the glove save, or he's tucked it in the pads. We're able to fan it out to the corners. No rebounds in front.
Manalora's first collegiate shutout came against AIC. That was the 4-0 win. But then the very next night, the Tigers in Springfield laying an egg, that 6-2 loss that we've referred to a couple times tonight. So 4 shutouts on the year for Matadors. Now, puck going along the near side. You know, things kind of, you know, limped home for the Tigers. You had a loss at Robert Morris, then a loss to Niagara, a tie with Niagara on the road. That ended up being very costly for Niagara because they knocked into the number 3. But, John, what do you think that does to a team, you know, when they have such a good regular season and coming down the stretch and you're not racking up wins?
You know, I asked Wayne, he goes, had a hiccup against Robert Morris. He didn't think they played that poorly. He gave a lot of credit to Niagara the way they played in that loss. He goes, they had a little hiccup at Robert Morris. He goes, nothing to get really too concerned about. We still think we're playing well.
This is Mitchell. Mitchell at the point. Down low, this goes Noise behind the net. Polavecchio over there for the Tigers. In the near corner. Holding in is Saracino. He'll float it over to the opposite side. Mitchell sends it on in. And Meisner, no one to dump it off to with McReynolds buzzing around there. So the face-off once again coming up in the Yellow Jacket end of the ice.
You know, the Tigers, you know, they're always resilient. Even, you know, they always start slow. You look at their record through the October into November. They always find a way to, you know, get it together. I think that's how you approach it here at the end. They didn't play their best, but they knew they're going to be the top seed. There's a couple things to work on, and they're ready to go.
Janda cutting it off, and Spivak along the near side. Dumps it in behind the net. Meisner will hold it up there along the left side. Now Descoteaux will hold it in. Nolan Descoteaux floating it toward the net, knocked down in front, and the Yellow Jackets will bring it up the ice. Over the red line this comes. Spivak back defensively for RIT. Tom Mele for AIC, and Spivak. Nice little check right into the glass. Puck comes back out towards center ice. Janda going for the steal. Mike Janda getting it. Janda shot. Oh, just goes wide of the net. Good takeaway there by Mike Janda. Good scoring opportunity.
Great play and almost finished.
And that's the Tigers' 4th line doing that tonight. Now here's Trevor Ackenswaller. The defenseman will fling it up to Favot. Tyler Brenner working down low. Is Halt again. And Favot there as well. In the slot. Lynch shot. Oh, just goes wide of the net. Well, those optical illusions, John. I thought it was in there for a second. A lot of folks did as well.
Just waiting for the lamp to go on.
It's Ackenswaller in front, knocked down, and kept in by the Tigers. As one of the Yellow Jackets has lost a stick. Benovic playing without a stick. And now he gets a stick actually from Peak. It's Peak number 19 without a stick. So the Tigers holding it in for the time being is Brenner trying to muscle his way toward the net, down low, backhander in front, and back out toward the ice. Center this comes. As chasing back after it is Lynch. 1-0 RIT leading behind Bryan Potts' 3rd goal of the season. That came back in the first period. What kind of game has this been? We've only had 1 penalty call tonight, so the Tigers still awaiting their first power play. As the puck will come right through the crease. Deflected over to the far side. And Murphy coming away with it. Sean Murphy, quick shot, stick saved by Meisner. And the body's going right against the wall there. The Tigers will hold it in. Cameron Burt in the near corner. Noise coming up with it. Murphy trying to hold it in, back out towards center ice this goes. Now we get a whistle and offside call with 10:25 remaining here in the second. We stepped aside. This is RIT Sports Online.
Hey folks, bundle up and come on into Buffalo Jewelry and Loan. We've got what you need this year. Jewelry, electronics, money. That's right. If you're short on cash this year, come get a collateral loan and sell your old gold and jewelry for cash. And we pay more than those other guys. Come in and see us soon. Now offering layaway.
Next time you're in a Tim Hortons, you'll notice that our premium blend coffee is freshly prepared every 20 minutes. And for a limited time, you'll also notice that the coffee is in a special cup. Special because you can actually roll up the rim of the cup, and you could win a new car, or a Panasonic 3D TV, and 47 million other great instant prizes. In fact, you have a 1 in 6 chance to win. Drink great coffee, win great prizes. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Come in and celebrate 25 years of roll up the rim to win.
There you see the man in the center with the gray hair and the gray tie. That is Toronto Maple Leaf GM Bryan Burt coming down to Rochester to take in tonight's game. Johnny, what do you think about that?
I think he's here to see at least number 16, Tyler Brenner, who's had a sensational year, has a future in the NHL, and possibly with the Maple Leafs.
For those who don't know Bryan Burt's story, his son Brendan was killed in an auto accident last spring. Brendan was the team manager for Miami of Ohio. And Miami of Ohio, as it would turn out, went to the Frozen Four, just like the RIT Tigers did last year. And they wore the shamrocks on the jersey. So Bryan Burt certainly no stranger to NCAA hockey. And certainly, you know, you still think of you know, how somebody can endure such loss like that. And now the puck coming back out towards center ice. On a much more lighter note, the Leafs still hanging around there in the Eastern Conference.
They're still on the heels. They got 6 points back of Buffalo. They play the Sabres tomorrow in Toronto.
And it's now Potts centering it in front, and the puck on the side of the net, and we get a whistle. As Meisner will hold on. 9:26 remaining here in the second. 1-0.
Well, listen, AIC, to their credit, they can keep this. They got 9:26, a lot of time to go. You keep it a 1-goal game going into the third, I think you're ecstatic if you're the Yellow Jackets. A golden opportunity to steal it, but there's still still half a period to go here in the second.
And there's now McReynolds getting it over, and now here's Mitchell. Quick shot, flung it wide of the net. And Eckensweiler trying to hold it in, not able to. Back out towards center ice this goes. Back behind the net, and Halt again gets dumped into his own bench there. Good hit there by the Yellow Jackets. You get a number on that. That was Adam Pleskach with a hit. And it's now puck going back into the near side. It's been that type of game tonight. We've seen some big hits, yet only one minor called here tonight. John, has this just been a clean game, or is this just the referees putting the whistle in their pocket in playoff hockey?
You know, I think it's been a clean game. You know, to be honest with you, we haven't seen any, you know, really miscalls. And the Tigers, they're always aggressive. They take a lot of penalties. It was playing smarter hockey, maybe a little tentative. I'm not sure. But one penalty come playoffs, it seems a little bit shocking.
And now, puck going over to the far side. Yeah, we'll have Brian Knowles coming up. We could ask him about the power play, but there's nothing to say. There's now Matalora will cover up, and Saracino right in front. And with 8:06 remaining here in the second, Tigers leading here 1-0. Here you see head coach Wayne Wilson tonight. It's been an interesting year for he and his team. Had a bug going around in October there. Wayne Wilson himself, last time we were on against Canisius.
He couldn't wait to get off the air. Get back to his house.
Yeah, he was not looking good that night. Cornacchia over the red line. Cornacchia showing some speed as he takes it into the Yellow Jacket zone. Will dump it over the near corner. Backhanding it down low. And Knowles will dump it in behind the net. 7.5 to go here in period number 2. In a game that's really been to AIC's pace. 1-0 is our score.
Well, this pace is where they want it here in the second. It's perfect.
Saracino will push it up the ice. And the Tigers will change lines. Now it's Push back into the Tiger zone. Saracino. Nice little check there. Coming up with it is P. Defense right on him. The Tigers taking it right away. Good play by Lynch. He'll push it up to Favot. Here's Andrew Favot. Shoots it in, and nice stick save. Pretty easy there by Meisner. To the opposite side this goes. Brenner with a little forward check and over to the opposite side. Held in by Descoteaux. Favot will push it in for Tyler Brenner. Brenner centering pass in front for Lynch. Just a half second too late. There's the shot, and the rebound was sitting there, but Favot couldn't get to it. So the Tigers' first line there with a couple of scoring opportunities. Now the puck comes over to Spivak along the near side. He'll dump it out of the zone, and the Tigers will once again skate after this. Brenner going right over. Brenner checked so hard he lost his stick on that. Back out down the ice this goes. Icing is waved off as Spivak will set it up behind his own net. 6 minutes remaining here in period number 2. No icing on this is deflected by AIC. Tigers will change lines. For the red line this goes. Has Little the defense. Little backhanding it. Back to Driller along the near side. Up to Cameron Burt. And Burt, trying to split the defense. They're not able to. Out the other way. Potential 2-on-1. Nice break up there by Haltigan. Chris Haltigan, a veteran presence on the blue line that time, showing his worth. And now Potts a little check. Burt putting on the speed the other way. Cameron Burt going in, and the shot and gets right to Messner, and he'll come back out towards center ice. Opposite side this goes, and picked on up by Mele. And his shot and the save made by Shane Matalora. With 5:05 remaining here in the second, Tigers lead 1-0. This is RIT Sports Online.
Gold prices are still on the rise and are higher than they've ever been. Now is the perfect time to turn your unwanted or broken jewelry and diamonds into cash. Trust the jeweler that's been serving all of your jewelry needs since 1912 to give you the best price for your old gold and diamonds. Simply stop in any of our stores or visit us online at reedsgems.com to start the process. Our millions of dollars of payout for your old jewelry and diamonds are millions of reasons why Reed's Gems has been trusted for all your jewelry needs since 1912.
The National Nissan Now sales event is on, and Buffalo's biggest Nissan savings are at Auto Place Nissan. In fact, our prices are so low, we guarantee in writing that Auto Place Nissan will give you the lowest price in the Buffalo area. Lease an exciting Auto Place Nissan Altima 2.5S sedan or a versatile Rogue crossover for $179 a month. Why would you buy anywhere else? Call 1-800-NEW-NISSAN.
Yeah, this is the place.
Yeah, look at that. I don't know what's stranger, the goalie mask or the chicken there.
Look at this. Got the shades, the Jason mask, and then the chicken. What's with the chicken?
That I want to know. It's always kind of a carnival / Halloween atmosphere, particularly with a corner crew here at the Ritter. One of, if not the best atmospheres for college hockey.
Oh, no doubt. Now they get corner crews a little reason here to get going.
That's it. The Tigers have to give them that reason. As the centering pass in front, and Saracino sent it wide, and now up the other end. The Road Jackets again will dump it on in, change lines. The IC just one goal away from tying this. 1-0 is our score, as Knowles will send it off the glass and back out towards center ice. Bryan Potts with his third goal of the season. That's been the only goal so far tonight. Matalora making the glove save. Left the rebound. Knowles sweeping it away. Now here's Mitchell just out in front of him. Saracino coming up with it. Chris Saracino, wrister. Pad save made. Rebound comes to the far corner. Tigers. So far 26 shots on goal. A lot of them have been easy saves like that, though. John is now in front, coming to the opposite side. And now, in front, Matalora making making the backhand save. Oh, what an opportunity there. Blake Teague, what a look he had there with 3:41. We'll take another look at it when we come back. Tigers lead 1-0. This is RIT Sports Online.
Hi, this is Dan Fabrizio. Over the last couple of years, I've asked that if you're considering a Mercedes, BMW, or Lexus, that you test drive an Infiniti. And I would like to thank you because you have made Autoplace Infiniti the fastest growing luxury car dealer in Western New York. During our spring sales event, you can lease an Infiniti G25 all-wheel drive for 39 months and pay only $269 a month. You owe it to yourself to come and see me and my team for the best car at the best price.
Everything's free with your new mattress at Ashley Furniture Home Store. Check out your Ashley Furniture Home Store, where you can get a free box spring, free frame, free delivery and setup, free removal of your old mattress, and free financing. You get to choose from the best brand names like Sealy Posturepedic, Stearns & Foster, and Simmons Beauty Rest. Shop the huge mattress selection at Ashley Furniture Home Store and get everything with it free. So hurry in to Ashley Furniture Home Store.
There you see a couple of happy Tiger fans, not just because of the score right now. A little proposal before the game tonight.
They decided to spend the rest of their lives together. All right? And they want the rest of their lives to begin immediately here at an RIT game.
What more romantic place can you think of than the Frank Ritter Ice Arena?
Good for both of them.
Johnny, please tell me you didn't propose to Deb at a Penn State game.
No. I'd be too stressed, not for the proposal. I'd be too stressed for the game. I'm more nervous. I was more nervous watching a Penn State game than I was when I proposed to my wife.
I knew you.
It depends on who they're playing. If they're playing like Indiana, no problem. If it's Ohio State, forget about it.
Forget about it. Deb who?
Who? I didn't know I was even dating anyone.
Oh, well, we don't have their names, but certainly we wish them all the best.
I don't know, John, maybe we can, you can give the bride away or something. We can have the whole team. He's now behind the net. This goes. Eckenswiller up to Janda. I wonder if that's a first here for Ritter, a proposal. I'm not so sure. I don't know of it happening before. Anybody did it right to us on Facebook. I don't think anybody's ever done it.
A little bit of a trend. Good for them.
Matalora with the glove save. 2:47 remaining here in the first, as we do not have to take another timeout, as the puck will remain in the Tiger end of the ice. Could use another goal here, John. Well, things are just a little too uncomfortable right now.
Well, as you mentioned, AIC's one goal away from tying this game up. RIT don't feel like they're cycling the puck down there. They're not getting those good looks that they saw at the end of the first.
There's the shot. Matalora taking that one right out of the air. The shot by Vetrano. And again, the faceoff coming up in the Tiger end of the ice.
Well, you need some insurance right now. If you ever need an insurance goal, it's soon for the Tigers. No question.
Take another look for Toronto, letting that one go. Matalora with the initial save. Back to live action. Noise up to Favot along the right side. And here's Lynch chasing after it. Brenner. Oh, they're going to call offside on that. Huh. Close. Faceoff coming out with 2:28 remaining here in the second. Here, take a look. Tyler Brenner. Again, he along with the seniors, their last weekend of play here at the Ritter. You want to see highlights from the season? Well, go to RITSC.com and then you click on the icon Hockey Central. Kevin Roche and his staff doing a fine job of cutting that up. It's actually pretty cool. All the goals from the year of the games we've called. So spend some time on our website, RITSC.com. Watch past episodes of Sports Zone as well, as that shot going right through the crease by Pleskach. And being to the near corner, this goes. Pleskach coming up with a backhander in front. Noise will clear it to the side, and Tyler Brenner coming up with it. Brenner over the red line. He'll send it back in. The Tigers will change up lines down to 1:53 remaining here in period 2.
And so if this score holds up, a win for the Yellow Jackets here in second.
No doubt about it. Again, the opening game this round last year, it was UConn sending RIT to overtime. Go back 2 years, and Holy Cross actually snuck out a win and ended up being a best-of-3. The Tigers would advance that year.
It could be playing out the same way. AIC, and they've already beaten them once this year, so they know they can beat the Tigers.
Burt in front to Murphy. Oh, shoulder pad save there made by Meisner. Murphy put her right off it, and the puck, and they're going to get an icing call on this with 1:29 remaining, so the faceoff coming all the way back to the Tiger end.
Let's see if the Tigers win the faceoff. It's been really one shot, and that's it. Down here. Haven't had too many rebound opportunities. Easy saves, as you mentioned earlier. So let's see if they got a buck 29. They got the puck down in the AIC end.
Quick shot in front. Potts poking away at it. Couldn't get to it. And back out towards center ice this goes. A speed back. We'll backhand it on in. Here's Murphy. Trying to hold it in. Cameron Burt coming up with it. As now Descoteaux in. Quick shot. Save made by Meisner. The rebound going behind the net. Under a minute to go here. Now the Tigers come up with it. Burt once again. And he do it again. Creating some space in the corner. Trying to center it through. Goes all the way through. And Haltigan not able to hold it in. And Ackensweiler coming back after it. Chris Haltigan will chop at it. Murphy chasing after in the far corner. Sean Murphy back up, and now with 27 seconds remaining, the Yellow Jackets trying to put a move on. Ackensweiler staying step for step with Pleskach. Haltigan knocking that shot down with 15 seconds remaining in the period. And the Tigers here with one last rush. Ackensweiler surveying the ice. They think they're just going to play it safe here as Haltigan up along the near side. And they're going to get Potts. Let's see what the call is here. Are they going to get too many men for the Tigers? I think they might here, John, because Potts was on the ice.
Yep, I think you're right.
That's what's going to happen. Too many men on the ice is going to be the call against RIT. Yeah. Well, let's see. Now they're going to put the face-off back into the zone here, and yep, Potts is going into the penalty box. That is the call. Brian Potts, again, doesn't see a lot of ice time, just did not get off the ice in time, so...
And this is key to start the third for the Yellow Jackets. They'll start a man up.
2.1 remaining. Too many men on the ice call. So second time tonight the Tigers have been shorthanded. And we will go to the second period with the Tigers still holding on to a 1-0 lead.
It's going to be a dicey third. The Yellow Jackets start a man up. A win for the Yellow Jackets there in the second to keep it a 1-goal game.
We'll step aside as we are at the second intermission as you see head coach Wayne Wilson walking off the ice. Tigers up 1-0.
Extreme Discount Mattress Warehouse sells mattresses for less, a lot less. Don't pay high mattress store prices for quality mattresses ever again. All sizes, all types, pillow tops, memory foam, latex. We've got them for less. Over 20 queen comfort levels for under $500. Luxury 20-inch queen pillow top sets for $299. King pillow top sets for $399. 24-inch queen memory foam sets for $499. Twin sets now just $99.
3 locations: Transit Road East Amherst, Transit Road Elma, Niagara Falls Boulevard at the 290 Tonawanda.
It's March hugeness here at Fusillo Toyota on Grand Island, your home of 7-day-a-week service. And right now, folks, you can drive home a brand new RAV4 for only $299 a month, or a brand new Toyota Camry for only $275 a month. Couple that with 7-day-a-week service. Why would you shop anywhere else? Need help with your financing? Simply log on to hugebillycredit.com. Then come see us. We'll pay your toll over the bridge 7 days a week at Fusillo Toyota.
So here we are, Jill and Bill, TV producers. We continue with our quest to make a 30-second TV commercial about the paper factory in Fredonia. How do we portray the amazing amount of gifts they have there?
Not an easy task. They've got gift assortments for all senses, from Department 56, Buyer's Choice, Jim Shore, Willow Tree, to Yankee Candles, Evelyn and Crabtree, to music and Stefanelli's candies.
Not to mention the colossal assortment of party goods and art supplies.
I don't know if we can cover all the paper factory has, and
like most Americans, I'm concerned about the future of our country. So how can we help? When we buy United Refining Company gasoline and diesel at Quick Fill, both made with 100% North American crude oil, we strengthen our nation by putting our own economy first. Our businesses, our families, and our future depend upon a strong America. Buy American-made gasoline at Quick Fill.
Welcome back to the Frank Ritter Arena. Another sellout here tonight, and so far it's been a tight one. Tigers leading American International College 1-0. Gene Battaglia along with John DiTullio, and AIC is going to start out the second with almost a full 2 minutes on the power play.
You know, they've been outshot 31-18 in this game, 19-9 in that second period, but they are able to hang tough. They weathered that little rush there to start the second, settled in, and really it played their style. That was their style of period during the second, able to really negate any kind of offense by the Tigers, despite having 19 shots. I don't think, how many of them were quality looks?
Yeah, that's the thing. You look at the shots on goal, and sometimes you think, okay, that means energy, effort, but all the shots, the opportunities for the Tigers pretty much tonight have just been little soft shots out from way out.
Soft, one and done, not many rebounds, so the Tigers have, got to change things up here as we go into the third.
As we take a look at some of the opportunities there, and there's one of the better looks tonight, Nolan Descoteaux, but Meisner, and give him credit, he hasn't been out of position tonight at all. And again, that goal in the first coming from Brian Potts, and that was kind of off a deflected shot that Meisner just couldn't get over in time for him. Potts, after a second swing at it, was able to put it in. 1-0 is our score. John, how surprised are you the fact that the Tigers are still waiting for their first power play opportunity tonight?
No mistakes at all by AIC. Only 2 penalties in the entire game, which is somewhat surprising. Playoffs, you expect a little bit more. Maybe the game's called a little bit tighter. That hasn't been the case. So the Tigers still looking for that man advantage. Haven't seen it yet.
And the Tigers making a mistake there. Too many men on the ice. That just, this point of the year, that just can't happen.
That hurts. You got if it's a 2-3-0 game, if it's a 1-0 game, Yellow Jackets are 1 goal away from tying us, and then things get really tight if they do. So very, very important here to start the third strong if you're the Tigers.
Let's take a look at the second period stats as the goal again coming in the first. And the Tigers, more than a 2-1 margin in shots on goal.
And some of the AIC, they had a couple of good looks, but I thought the whole pace of that second period favored AIC. And again, as you see, no power plays, no man advantage. AIC hasn't made too many mistakes.
It's our first look this season at AIC. They did not come here during the regular season this year. And you look at their scoring sheet, 5 guys, as you mentioned, John, 10 goals or more. But, so far, it just doesn't seem like any of these guys has really kind of stepped out in front here.
No, I think I've been more impressed with the way Meisner's played and how team defense, how they played. Talking with Wayne, he thought their Achilles heel all year has been their team defense, but I think tonight, collectively, they've done a real good job.
Let's take a short break. We are at the second intermission. Tigers leading here. Game 1 of a best-of-3 tonight, 1-0. This is Time Warner Cable Sports Network.
And welcome to Airport Plaza Jewelers, the kiosk. Don Hoffman here asking, do you have what it takes to be on TV? The kiosk is now scheduling auditions. Your minimum $20 charitable contribution guarantees you will be on TV. Just show off your special talent, skit, original song, or just sing our jingle. There's no age limit, but audition slots are limited. So schedule your audition right now at the kiosk. Sign up online at kioskauditions.com or call 715-3012.
Paddock Chevrolet, the #1 volume Chevrolet dealer in the USA in February. Right now, with your $3,500 minimum guaranteed allowance on your 10-year-old or newer trade and no money down, lease a brand new Cruze starting at only $109 a month, or a brand new Malibu starting at just $149. And check out our special allocation of 75 Aveos starting at $99.95. See PaddockChevrolet.com for lease details.
Paddock Chevrolet, a world-class dealership with small-town values.
The Boy Scouts of America present Fire and Ice, a culinary and visual extravaganza. Join us at Templeton Landing on March 24th for this unique and engaging experience, all while supporting your local Boy Scouts of America. Enjoy delicious cuisine in a casual atmosphere at the heart of Buffalo's waterfront. Get more information and reserve your tickets and sponsorships by going to wnyscouting.org/events. Help support the scouting programs of Western New York and join us for Fire and Ice on March 24th.
Spread the word about Ford with actual owners. That's what I'm doing. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
You drive a Ford Fusion?
I do.
Want to go for a ride? You were embarrassing your father by parking a Honda in his driveway.
He was like, thank God you finally got a Ford.
What kind of mileage you get?
I get great mileage. What I really love is the sync. You can hands-free everything. It gives you directions. I love it.
Spread the word, because now you can lease a Fusion for as little as $159 a month. That's just $159 a month.
Describe your life before the Fusion and make it sad.
Forgettable. Back to the second intermission here as the RIT Tigers, thanks to a first period goal by Bryan Potts, still leading the Yellow Jackets from American International College. 1-0 is our score. Boy, if the first two periods are anything, it's just telling you that Atlantic hockey's tight this year. The Tigers at number 1, and this 12th seed is AIC.
Well, Brenner, the leading scorer, one shot through the first two periods. You look at some of the numbers. I mean, and Favot at least has 3. Everybody else, but one shot so far for Tyler Brenner.
What do you think? You know, it's kind of speculative to ask you this question, but there are NHL people here in the building tonight, including Toronto GM Brian Burt. What kind of effect does that have on a team when you know there are big eyeballs watching you?
Sure, I think it has to affect. I think only human nature. I mean, some guys you may try to do too much. It may not affect some. It may make guys play a little tighter. I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of pressure. Either way you look at it, you've got a GM of an NHL team here has to have, I'm thinking, some effect. Either good or bad.
Well, I think every GM in the National Hockey League, if they could turn back the clock, would have taken a longer look at Chris Tanev, because he's still up with Vancouver now doing a fine job. That's a team that could get to the Stanley Cup.
You know, it's amazing when it happened. He was good, but I didn't know if he was ready.
Yeah, that was the thing. I always remember asking Wayne and Bryan, where's the ceiling? And we said a lot of nice things. We're thinking he's a freshman, and you just didn't know how good he could be.
No, and he's done a phenomenal job. Could see him in the playoffs.
Oh, and they're now joined ice level by the assistant head coach of the RIT Tigers, Brian Hills. Brian, first question, I'd ask you about the power play. You haven't been on it tonight. Are you a little surprised at the pace and the feel of this game so far tonight?
Yeah, I mean, both teams are going hard. It's good playoff hockey, and a lot of good checks being finished. We've had some good chances, and we've got to do a better job of hitting the net at times, though, too. We've missed some real good opportunities just simply because we've missed the net.
I was going to say, Brian, what can you do, maybe to get some better scoring chances? Were you pleased in the second period? You had 19 shots. Were you pleased with some of the shot selections that you had?
Yeah, I mean, again, you just got to hit the net and shoot even more, I think. I think we're passing up way too many shots at times. The grade A's, again, were 17-8 for us in that period. So, we are getting some good opportunities. We're in that grade A area, and just got to be, Mike Janda had a lot of net to shoot at there when he came down in alone, and on the far side, he missed the net. And I think Saracino, or it was somebody came in that slot area. Murphy had a great opportunity. Kid made a good save. So we've had some good chances. It's the playoffs, though, and you've got to work harder sometimes to score the goals.
As you guys had a week off there, how did you spend the week off, Brian? And did you think this layoff has infected your team at all tonight?
I spent it out in beautiful British Columbia. I was out recruiting and meeting up with some of our guys that we've recruited out there and trying to get a read on some guys for next year. But the team practiced the whole week, a little lighter than usual last week, and this week it was back to business. And the guys were flying in practice all week, and sometimes it takes a little time to get the rust off. We felt the first 10 minutes of the first period we were a little rusty, and then the second half of the first period we really turned it on.
How about AIC, Brian? Here's a team that has features 5 goalies or 5 scorers or 5 players, I should say, with at least 10 goals or more. Meisner hasn't played all that bad tonight. I thought he's been okay. And the team defensively, they've done a pretty good job tonight, AIC.
Meisner's on. He'll give him a chance to win. He's a pretty darn good goalie, and they do. You're right, John. They have some guys who can score goals, so you have to keep an eye on them. You can't let them loose. The power play is, I think, a hair over 20%, so you want to make sure you stay out of the box. And we're going to start off here killing a penalty at the start of the third, so we got to make sure that we kill this one off.
Bryan, just real quick, this is going to be the last weekend for your seniors, win, lose, or draw. As the Tigers are playing their last weekend here at the Ritter. Tell us about some of the guys like Andrew Favot, Mike Janda, and certainly Tyler Brenner, what they meant to your program.
An incredible group of guys, again, all the way around. And, good leadership, I think. They're guys who are all real positive guys, real upbeat, and we've gotten, even a guy like Mike Janda does not get a C on his jersey necessarily, but, he's really growing up in the locker room this year and saying the right things at the right times. Brenner and Favot, they lead by example, obviously, with, their offensive play, and Murphy's just, he's a workhorse on the ice. He's probably got about 3 or 4 really good hits here tonight. And, I was kind of hoping he'd score there in the second period because I thought he was going pretty good.
Brian, let me ask you, when you're talking GM Brian Burks here from Toronto, does that have any kind of effect on you guys or the players, do you think?
I hope it doesn't. When you get to Division I, you're going to have NHL guys in the building. There could be a couple other ones here that you're just not seeing tonight. I don't know. I haven't looked around myself. But we knew Toronto was coming in. It's Dave Poulin and Claude Loiselle are there too. So hey, that's just part of the business. If you go to a Wisconsin or Boston College game, you're dealing with that all the time. And it was like last year. You get to the NCAA regionals and to the Frozen Four. Shoot, by the time you get to the Frozen Four, every NHL club's got a guy there. But you hope it's not a distraction. You hope the guys aren't playing for that reason. They're just playing the game.
Bryan, thanks so much. Good luck in the third.
All right, guys, thank you.
Bryan Hill's associate head coach joining us here at the second intermission. We'll step aside with the Tigers leading here 1-0. You're watching RIT Sports Zone Live right here on the Time Warner Cable Sports Network.
I was so blessed to Chiari that handles major injury cases. I ended up going from a person that felt like his life was going to fall apart to a person that received over 20 to 25 times the amount that I was first offered when I was told I couldn't win the case.
Rated at the highest level for legal ability and ethics, Brown Chiari.
It was a team effort, and at the end, it was a team victory.
Gold prices are still on the rise and are higher than they've ever been. Now is the perfect time to turn your unwanted or broken jewelry and diamonds into cash. Trust the jeweler that's been serving all of your jewelry needs since 1912 to give you the best price for your old gold and diamonds. Simply stop in any of our stores or visit us online at reedsgems.com to start the process. Our millions of dollars of payout for your old jewelry and diamonds are millions of reasons why Reed's Gems has been trusted for all your jewelry needs since 1912.
The National Nissan Now sales event is on, and Buffalo's biggest Nissan savings are at Auto Place Nissan. In fact, our prices are so low, we guarantee in writing that Auto Place Nissan will give you the lowest price in the Buffalo area. Lease an exciting Auto Place Nissan Altima 2.5S sedan or a versatile Rogue crossover for $179 a month. Why would you buy anywhere else? New Nissan. Hi, this is Dan Fabrizio. Over the last couple of years, I've asked that if you're considering a Mercedes, BMW, or Lexus, that you test drive an Infiniti. And I would like to thank you because you have made Auto Place Infiniti the fastest growing luxury car dealer in Western New York. During our spring sales event, you can lease an Infiniti M37 all-wheel drive for $499.
Game 1 of the best of 3 tonight. Quarterfinal action, Atlantic hockey next weekend. Semifinals and the finals right here in the Flower City, the Blue Cross Arena. Friday, 2 games and 1 game winner take all next Saturday night. Johnny, you and I have the honor of calling it across the Atlantic Hockey Network. Really honored that Atlantic Hockey has chosen us. So that is going to be a lot of fun next Saturday night at the Blue Cross Arena.
You'll have a sold-out Blue Cross Arena. Hopefully it is RIT, because it'll be a sea of orange. Place will be incredible. It'll be electric. It'll be a lot of fun.
In last year's championship game, as now the puck going in, there was no doubt about it. I mean, the Tigers got up early and then going on to a 6-1 win, yet it was still thrilling nonetheless. Can you imagine a tight game like this if it had an NCAA berth on the line?
I just go back to the UMass Lowell game, a game that really meant nothing. Electric that building was back in October. And the place was just loud into it. It ended up in time. But still, but you're right, with an NCAA. Tight game. Oh, it'll be fun.
As the Tigers here just trying to keep it in the zone. This is, by the way, still a power play for AIC to start off the second period. Remember, Bryan got whistled for being on the ice, not getting off quick enough. So still 48 seconds remaining. Quick shot going high over the net. Rebound going right through the crease. And AIC holding it in. To the far corner this goes. In front. Oh, and whiffing on the shot was Tom Mele. Mele picking it up. He'll send it back up high to Lighton. Tigers trying to take it away. Matalora will stick it to the near side. 25 seconds remaining in the bench mile. Mele in front. Still a loose puck, didn't get through, and it deflects over to the far side. Knowles is calling for a penalty, and we'll see who this is on here.
Gonna call it on Knowles.
Knowles had his hand up in the air to say, hey, I'm being held here, but this came before that. As now the Tigers here in a 1-0 game are going to find themselves down to 2 men. Scott Knowles go over to the box.
Boy, in the Yellow Jackets, Mele whiffed on one, or it could have been a tie game. Looked like he had an open net.
RIT penalty number 3, Scott Knowles. 2 minutes for hooking as Knowles.
So just the third minor of this game, and all of them been called against RIT.
142.
Hooking is the call. Quick shot. Potts will come out of the box in 8 seconds, and down the ice this goes, accidentally clearing himself, AIC. And now the Tigers 2-1. Now it's a 5-on-4 as Potts, he'll step back onto the bench. And coming onto the ice is Murphy to help kill this penalty. Spivak trying to clear it out and comes back out. No, nifty little play there by Cam Burt. Burt going in. Oh, nice feed over to Murphy, and Burt got tripped up. No call on that. And now Burt's a little slow to get up here. Hopefully everything's okay here, and they're going to say neck coming off the magnets. That's the call.
Yeah, kind of collided with Meisner there, but the pass just out of the reach of Murphy there. It was a great look.
How about Burt passing it to himself off the wall?
Burt seems like he's quick. It seems like he has an extra burst tonight.
Steve Mele to take the draw here. He is the younger brother. Both Meles are from the Bronx. Jakochki around left side up to older brother Tom Mele. So still 1:10 remaining on the minor to Knowles. Centering pass in front. Matalora didn't get through to him as Haltigan knocked it down. Now Haltigan trying to backhand it out down the ice. Jakochki over to the right side. Spivak over there defensively for the Tigers, trying to get around the Murphy. Takes an odd bounce, and the Tigers will bring it up the ice here, and they'll change up their penalty kill unit. 39 seconds remaining in the Knowles penalty. There's a Pleskach. Oh, big hit there by the Tigers.
Janda laying lumber.
And they're going to be there's going to be a minor called against AIC on that on the other side. we're going to get finally the Tigers. This will not be a power play until the Knowles penalty gets killed off. This is Grasso finally over the box. So the first penalty of the night on AIC comes to 16:39 remaining.
It's set up by the big hit by Janda. And you can see the frustration taken out on, what's that, Noise? When they get tripped.
Yep.
Grasso. 2 minutes for tripping. That's Grasso. 2 minutes for
That's
tripping.
just lack of discipline penalty, if you will.
3:21.
So 4-on-4 at hockey here is now Brenner in the far corner. Tyler Brenner coming up with it. Brenner trying to work his way, and there's another penalty coming up. So the Tigers here will be up 4-on-3, and it'll be a 5-on-3 once Knowles steps on. So how do you like that? No penalties here, and with a matter of 15 seconds, the Tigers have picked up 2 minors.
Boy, Brenner showed you all his skills there, why he'll be a good NHL player. Fast, strong, can get to the puck. Wow.
4-on-3 hockey. Now the Tigers with a great opportunity here. Archibald to take the draw. Favot winning the draw. Tigers in front. And last penalty, hooking the call. Big blast going wide of the net. Now it's a 5-on-3 as Knowles has stepped out of the box. Over to the opposite side. Tigers setting up their power play. Favot with Lynch down low. Brenner is camped right in front of the net. Lynch going in front. Back up to Saracino, shooting it wide of the net. Favot chasing it down. And the Tigers will once again set it up. Saracino. Left side to Favot. Here's Noise. Over to Saracino. Opposite side. Brenner setting up right in front. Quick shot going wide of the net. Off the side of the net. And Brenner chases after. 1 minute remaining in the 5-on-3. Saracino. Nice cross-ice pass. Couldn't connect, though, with Brenner. Gathers it. Oh, and in front. Brenner centering pass, and it's cleared out. And this gives American International a chance to change the PK.
This is a tough pass. Brenner tried to thread it. Nothing doing.
40 seconds remaining in the 5-on-3 for RIT. And there's another clear, picking that one up. Lake Peak. Good play there. And now the Tigers with one last rush here. Over the red line this comes. Burt not wasting any time. He is skating at a different level tonight. Cameron Burt down low, throwing it back up top. One-timer, Atkins with her, off the shoulder pad of Meisner. Benovic gathering. 12 remaining in the 5-on-3. Back up top. Benovic getting held up, no call. Haltigan up top. On the left side, Benovic in front. Oh, whiffing on the shot was Burt. Now it's a 5-on-4 for 9 seconds. Benovic in front, cross-ice pass. Mitchell, second too late. Rebound going off the crossbar. Oh, the Tigers all sorts of opportunities. We are back to even strength. It's coming right out of the box. Oh, big collision there as Benovic coming right out of the box, laying the big hit.
Boy, a fantastic power play by the Tigers. Numerous opportunities, couldn't find the net.
In front, oh, right through the crease this goes. Kolobecki on the opposite side. The Raiders ready, the roof is ready to explode here. You get that sense. 14 minutes to go in this 1-0 hockey game. Feed right through. And the Tigers here will gather it up as AIC just uses this opportunity to catch the breath. Oh, a big time hit by Scott Knowles. Mele, Tom Mele trying to cut the defense. Gets off a weak shot. Body's going right into that, knocking it off. It's Magnus with 13:37 remaining here. Johnny, what a, boy, some action.
This is playoff hockey. Playoff hockey right now. The power play, numerous opportunities to try to get that insurance goal. Meisner standing tall. Back comes AIC. They're trying to cash in. They just did a good job of cycling the puck, the Tigers, right now. You feel like this is late in the first, how they started to get control of the game again.
Tigers bringing up the ice. Here's Scott Knowles. Knowles, quick shot. Oh, just sent it wide of the net. Janda was right there for a potential rebound. And now turnover in the AIC end. Tigers coming up with it. Over to the far side. Vetrano is able to dig it out and send it down the ice. And this will go for icing. 13-15 remaining. A big icing call here. And now the corner crew and everybody, all 2,100 plus, alive here at the rim.
Well, they're anticipating something big to happen. You're ready. The roof is just ready to explode right now. The Tigers look to add to that lead.
RIT Sports Zone. Check it out Fridays. Or catch it anytime. RITSZ.com. Puck trying to come out. Around over the left side. Here's Mele. Mele centering pass. Could not get it through. And Manalora will hold it on up. Tigers coming right up the ice. Off the blue line this goes. Quick shot. Rebound going high in the air. Cornacchia trying to bat it out of the air. Couldn't get to it. Another good opportunity for the Tigers. 35 shots on goal tonight for RIT. Over the left side. And we get a whistle and a stoppage in play with 12:36 remaining. Tigers leading 1-0. This is RIT Sports Zone Live.
Tiger hockey action here at the River Arena as the RIT building takes off in 3.
Tickets and sponsorships by going to wnyscouting.org/events. Help support the scouting programs of Western New York and join us for Fire and Ice on March 24th.
Unforgettable.
Welcome back to the Ritter. 1-0 Tigers leading AIC. Scores from around Atlantic Hockey. Holy Cross and Canisius tied at 2 in the second. UConn doubling up Mercyhurst 4-2. They've gone to the third in stores. 12th inning here. Bryan Potts, a goal in the first. That's all we've had tonight. Turnover in the Tiger end, chasing it over his peak. Quick shot didn't get through. The Tigers recover defensively. Now bringing in, here's Favot. Favot with his head up. Oh, nice deflection to the goal! Lynch gets it in on the feed from Favot, and the Tigers break through. It's 2-0.
Boy, Favot able to thread that pass, and Lynch had a player draped all over him, able to just get enough of his stick and beat Meisner. Well executed. And the Tigers have come close so many times tonight, able to punch it in. We get a look at it here, Gino. There's Favot. He threads the double team there. And Lynch is, he got the player draped all over him.
Next look, Meisner got a piece of that, actually. Goes off his blocker and then goes top shelf. But like you said, John, what a pass by Favot.
He split 2 defenders with that pass.
Here's the call.
Scored by number 15, Lynch. With the assist number 28, Andrew Favot. It's Lynch from Favot. Tigers goal, 7:47.
The call from Rocky Parada. Now the corner crew wants 3, but the pace of this game tonight, John, I question whether AIC can pull out 2 goals, but as soon as I say that, there's a shot that goes wide, and then a good look there for AIC. They just have not been able to cash in. Tigers quickly coming back. It's Brenner. Here's Potts. Bryan Potts down low. Brenner getting off the ice. And is now bringing it up here. Here's Little. Now leaving it, and stick save made by Shane Manalora. For Andrew Favot, team leading 41st point on the season as the shot goes behind the net. In front, and the Tigers are going to clear here. 11 minutes to go. Murphy going on in. Murphy backhand in front. Oh, there's a goal! Nolan Descoteaux with the goal for RIT. His second collegiate goal. That might do it tonight. It's 3-0.
Meisner couldn't, he makes the save, didn't know where the puck was. He just stood there and didn't know where it had ricocheted. In fact, it went right out in front. Descoteaux there cashes in on the opportunity. Look at Murphy. Nice little individual play. Good, strong backhand. Meisner doesn't know where it is and not protecting the backside there.
Vetrano's got to sell out for this. He sees what's going on. You got to sell out for that.
Playoff hockey. Get on the ice. Even on that pass by Favot, nobody dropped to the ice to try to block that pass, and you saw Vetrano there not getting down, getting dirty, so to speak.
Gary Wright calling timeout for AIC. 10:51 to go here. And there you hear the corner crew, everybody else. If you're Gary Wright, what do you say? Your team played a heck of a game up to this point, and the wheels just came right off here last 2 shots.
Well, I think they've let down their goalie. They've let down Meisner here. They've had a few lapses defensively, which has been their Achilles. Defensively as a team, they just fell asleep here a couple of times, couple of moments.
Game 2 tomorrow night, RIT against AIC, and barring something miraculous by the Yellow Jackets, the Tigers looking to close out AIC tomorrow night. We will be live with you, channel 1026, in spectacular high definition on the Time Warner Cable Sports Net. Here's the call from Rocky Parada.
Scored by number 2, Nolan. With the assist number 17, Sean Murphy. And number 7, Bryan Potts. Descoteaux from Murphy and Potts. Time of the Tigers goal, 9-0.
Here's Mitchell behind the net. So the fans having a lot of fun here, and they want 4 goals now. Quickly the other way, trying to set this up with McLeod. Clears it through, nobody home on the other side. And Mitchell with an opportunity to get out of the zone. He pushes it out toward center ice. Under 10 minutes to go here in the 3rd. The Tigers getting 2 goals, one from Lynch and one from Descoteaux here in the 3rd, and that's opened it up to a 3-0 lead. Here's a quick shot and a goal! Mark Cornacchia makes it 4-0.
Floodgates have opened, Gino. I felt the pace was in favor of the Tigers to start this 3rd. Now they're relentless.
Not letting up, and for Mark Cornacchia, that's his 3rd of the season. We take another look, and this is just a nice shooter's goal, if you will.
There he comes, skates right in again. Not blocking the shot, not getting down.
Here's the call.
Called his 3rd of the season, scored by number 10, Mark Cornacchia. That's Cornacchia unassisted. Time of the Tigers goal, 10-16.
We got a penalty coming up against the Tigers here. As Saracino will touch up. 9:17 remaining here in the 3rd. AIC will be on the power play, but the Tigers will pretty much have salted this one away now. 4-0. Mark Cornacchia on that last goal, and he'll step aside. You're watching RIT Sports Zone live on the Time Warner Cable Sports Net.
Everything's free with your new mattress at Ashley Furniture Home Store. Check out your Ashley Furniture Home Store, where you can get a free box spring, free frame, free delivery and setup, free removal of your old mattress, and free financing. You get to choose from the best brand names like Sealy Posturepedic, Stearns & Foster, and Simmons Beauty Rest. Shop the huge mattress selection at Ashley Furniture Home Store and get everything with it free. So hurry in to Ashley Furniture Home Store.
So here we are, Jill and Bill, TV producers. We continue with our quest to make a 30-second TV commercial about the paper factory in Fredonia. How do we portray the amazing amount of gifts they have there?
Not an easy task. They've got gift assortments for all senses, from Department 56, Buyer's Choice, Jim Shore, Willow Tree, to Yankee Candles, Evelyn and Crabtree, to music, and Stefanelli's candies.
Not to mention the colossal assortment of party goods and art supplies.
I don't know if we can cover all the paper factory has, and
back at the Ritter, power play here for the Tigers. Against the Tigers, rather, for the Yellow Jackets. 1:27 remaining as the shot going high into the air. Batted right out in front. And the rebound, Tigers coming up with it. In front, the feed for Janda just a little too strong. Janda trying to come up with it in their corner. So the penalty is on Scott Knowles. 1:11 remaining on the penalty, so this is his 2nd minor this period. just how quickly things have changed. Remember, AIC start off with a 2-minute power play here to begin this period. Almost 2 minutes, penalty on the end of the second period, Johnny. But then the Tigers holding off. They get a 5-on-3, a lot of good looks, and then 3 calls back to back to back.
Yeah, I thought the Janda hit there, which then forced a tripping. They got some momentum, went on the power play, 2-minute advantage. But and I thought offensively they kind of found their rhythm, so to speak, on their power play. Didn't score, but had some good looks, cycled the puck. You felt like the momentum had swung completely in their favor, and then look out, buzzsaw.
Yeah. 25 seconds remaining in the power play. Matalora, the stick save. Behind the net, this goes to Spivak. Descoteaux will send it the length of the ice. On the left side. And it goes off the AIC bench. Fans wanting a bench minor. They're not going to get it, though. It's coming up with it. We're back to even strength. Tigers in the zone. Centering pass out from Meisner making the save. Brenner behind the net. This goes. And back out towards center ice. Lynch chasing after it. There's going to be no icing on this play. Around to the opposite side. Favot will push it back out towards center ice. Under 7 minutes to go here. Tigers 4-0. You see the power plays tonight. Tigers, both of their power plays coming in right here in the third. Over the blue line this goes. Lynch will feed it down low to Brenner. Brenner giving it back to Lynch. Lynch. Oh, nice feed in front. Meisner, the nice save. Oh, beautiful save right on Favot. Favot will throw it back up top. Shot going right through Meisner. No rebound this time with Lynch sitting right there. 6:26 remaining in this game. Tigers leading 4-0. We step aside on the Time Warner Cable Sports Network.
Happy?
Whole House DVR. Recorded once? Watch it anywhere. At Time Warner Cable, we're moving technology forward.
Happy?
Happy.
To bring you back to what works for you.
Eagles Weekly, hosted by Jeremy White, talks to the players and coaches every Friday at 6:30 p.m. on Time Warner Cable Sportsnet.
Hey, it's playoff time. There's no sleeping here. I don't care how old you are.
Wait, he still got that on. There he goes. He's going, wait a minute. It's 4-0, though.
Yeah. Gotta...
He's getting ready, though. We know that. When you get to the pacifier, you know it's time.
That's it.
It's time.
Opposite corner this goes. I don't know. If the pacifier here at the Ritters, the jingle the keys and they say to get the bus warm for the opposition. That could be happening very soon here. Tigers up 4-0. 3 goals here in the third, so we've been flipping around tonight. Well, you missed a little outburst here by the Tigers in the third to break this wide open.
Oh, it's been great. The Tigers have just tremendous looks, and they've cashed in on those looks. And, you know, Bryan Hill said, we got to start cashing in, and they started too.
As now Eckensweiler throws it up along the left side. And the Tigers will change lines behind the play with 5.5 remaining. So the Tigers with 2 weeks off here tonight, and really not showing any signs of it. 40 shots on goal against AIC.
Not a bad game one, so now it becomes 3 games. 3 wins away from the NCAA tournament.
As Cornacchia falling to the ice, gets right back up. Knowles deflecting it right past the goaltender Meisner. I think the fans here are a little greedy. They want a fifth one. Everybody still have that buzz, that energy, and the feeling in the building right now. Here's now a quick shot. Matalora watches that shot by Leitner go wide. And the puck going into the near corner. Spivak coming up with it. And now we get two players tangled up. Behind the play, we got a penalty coming up here, and it's going to be against AIC. The delayed penalty coming up. Tigers will be on the power play. There's Sakachi touches it, and that'll stop the play with 4:21 remaining. As if we didn't need any. Tigers didn't need anything else in this game, but they're going to get a little power play with 4:21 remaining.
And I think you got to give Shane some credit. When this was 1-zip, a couple of shots, a couple of nice saves that he made to kind of negate any kind of confidence or momentum AIC could have garnered.
AIC penalty number 9, Pleskach. 2 minutes for holding against Pleskach.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a hold there. Pleskach going. Here comes at 13:39. Favot down low to Lynch. Lynch back up high to Saracino. Shot going wide of the net. Tigers cannot hold it in. No, Favot takes it right away. Good play by Andrew Favot. Sends it behind the net. Favot coming up with it. Down low to Lynch. Lynch, a quick shot going wide of the net. Down the opposite side. Lynch, right through traffic and all the way down the ice this goes. We're down to 3:30 remaining. 1:10 remaining on the penalty to Pleskach. Favot's feed down low for Brenner. Brenner, nice backhand over to Cam Burt. Cameron sends it back up top. Favot at the point. Down low to Burt. Burt right in front. Brenner trying to tip it home. And it's still held in by Ackenthaler. Now over to Brenner. Brenner in the high slot. Shot going, and the save made by Meister. Burt couldn't get to the rebound. 42 seconds remaining as we'll have a face-off coming up in the AIC zone.
Up here, Meister, he played well here. I mean, what else? 1-zip going into third. I thought his defense kind of a couple players let him down on a couple of those goals, but the Tigers were so persistent, you just felt like they were going to get one sooner or later.
As the puck coming outside of the zone, the Tigers have to chase back after it. We'll be with you tomorrow night live on Time Warner Cable Sportsnet, channel 1026 in high definition. 7:05 for the face-off, 7 o'clock airtime. As now the puck comes back out toward center ice and is flung back in by McLeod. AIC changing up on the fly. As the Tigers just a few seconds remaining in the power play. Mitchell behind the net. Trying to backhand it around, and down the ice this goes. No icing on the play. As Haltigan will leave it there. So the Tigers tonight 0-3 with a man advantage, and we got another penalty coming up on the AIC. All right. Missed this one, and the Tigers for the remainder of this game will be on the power play, assuming they don't score. 4-0 RIT lead.
The AIC's lost their poise here in the third with the numerous penalties they took and mistakes defensively. But you go back to your hotel, you regroup. Try to live for another day, do or die tomorrow.
That's the captain, Tom Mele, going to the box.
AIC penalty on number 11, Tom Mele. 2 minutes for elbowing. 2 minutes for elbowing. Time of the Yellow Jackets penalty, 17:54.
Lynch and Brenner behind the net. Here's Tyler Brenner on his knees, but he's able to get it off. Sends it back up. Saracino taking the shot, and it's deflected by Tyler Brenner. Tyler Brenner is 25th of the season, and the Tigers are going on a victory tonight.
He's been parked there all night. Nifty goal there, too, a little backhand. And able to get one by Meister. How fitting. Brenner scores, exclamation point, 5-0.
Nice deflection in front. And for Miser, you got a feel for him tonight. 37 saves on the night, but the 5 ones that he didn't save, that's been the difference.
Well, if you weren't at the game and you open up the paper or you just see 5 zip, you're thinking it was a complete domination, which it wasn't.
No.
It was not a complete domination by the Tigers. AIC played very well for the first 40-plus minutes.
He's 25th of the season, 100 points as a Tiger. Number 16, Tyler Brenner.
There you hear the appreciative Brenner fans on that announcement.
27, Saracino. And number 28, Favot. That's Brenner from Saracino and Favot. Time of the Tigers power play goal, 18-17.
So 100 career points for Tyler Brenner tonight. And again, he does that right in front of the Maple Leafs GM. What kind of a dream that would be? You know, you grow up a hockey fan, and I mean, that's the New York Yankees of Canada, mind you.
You got it. That's for sure. The GM's there, and you score right in front of them.
Yeah.
Within 10 feet or so away from them.
And, you know, that's one of those things you wonder if he ends up in a Toronto uniform next year.
He's going to get a look from something. The question is, where does he land?
Yeah, hopefully Terry Pagula's watching tonight. The Sabres are not playing.
We learned about Pagula. He'll do anything it takes to get good players. Improve that environment. He's done so much in such a short time.
We're going to have a minor against the Tigers here with 41.9 remaining, and you just want to kind of get a clean exit to this game, nothing too chippy. And the penalty box doors are open for Nolan Descoteaux, number 2. Yep, that's going up high. Nolan Descoteaux with the goal tonight here in the 3rd. You have Brenner, Cornacchia, Descoteaux, and Lynch, all 3rd period goals, 4 of them. And now there's a penalty, and there's a hit, and an AIC player is...
It was McReynolds who applied the hit.
And the AIC player is actually rolling over now, and that's... See a little bit of movement, I believe.
As we take a look at it, there's McReynolds.
Oh,
boy.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Taylor McReynolds. It's a play that, Johnny, you don't want to speculate on what the punishment could be, but you just hope. I'm not sure who the player is, to be honest. I don't see a number. But that's a good move that we see him moving about.
He's able to move. You're right. Late in this game, 32 seconds to go.
This takes the shine off of victory, to be perfectly honest.
There's no question it does. And the player is number 19. It's at Blake Peak.
Okay.
2 is down.
He's sitting up now. McReynolds, he's leaving early. He's getting a major up on the board for that.
RIT penalty number 11, Taylor McReynolds. 5-minute major for boarding in a game disqualification. That's McReynolds, 5 minutes for boarding in a game disqualification.
So McReynolds, that has implications to tomorrow night, John.
There's no question it does. And with 32 seconds to go, you're in control. That should never happen, but certainly late in this game where you're in complete control and you're looking ahead to Saturday night. And they rely on McReynolds a great deal.
So that was one of those plays where he caught him right, at the right angle. So there's now Cornacchia on the opposite side. And this arena actually has gotten is definitely silent here. It's in a 5-0 win for the Tigers tonight. And certainly everybody happy that Blake Peak was able to get off the ice.
Yeah, it did not look good right away, but we saw him moving, and then he's able to get up and skate off the ice.
Meiser with a little bit of trouble on that last shot, to the amusement of the crowd here. End result is the Tigers get the job done tonight. A 5-0 victory.
You know, and they had to work for it. There's no question. The third period, they had to work. They earned it. They came alive offensively, and now they can put away the Yellow Jackets tomorrow night.
As the Tigers going around their goaltender. Shane Matalora with another shutout tonight. Tigers win 5-0. The post-game show coming up next. You're watching RIT Sports Zone live on the Time Warner Cable Sports Net.
Lacrosse Tuesday on Time Warner Cable Sports Net. The Syracuse Orange play the Albany Great Danes Tuesday at 7 p.m. Nationally ranked powerhouse, the Syracuse Orange look to put the leash on the Danes, but Robert Church and the Albany Great Danes hope to play the spoiler. Face-off is live at 7 p.m. Time Warner Cable Sports Net, bringing you Syracuse men's lacrosse all season long. Syracuse plays host to the Albany Great Danes on Tuesday, March 15th, live from the Carrier Dome at 7 p.m. Only on Time Warner Cable Sports Net.
This isn't a cable box. It's a time machine. See, with Time Warner Digital Cable, I get free start over, look back, and prime time on demand, so I can go back in time to watch shows, even if I didn't record them. You can't do that with DirecTV. Now, I know what you're thinking. If you shift time like that, doesn't it create a paradox and unravel the space-time continuum, causing the universe to collapse into a black hole of nothingness? Oh, you're good.
Start over, primetime on demand, and look back. DirecTV doesn't have them all. Time Warner Digital Cable does. Time Warner Cable.
Well, fans hanging out here at the Ritter. 5-0. The Tigers tonight over American International College. Game one of a best-of-3. And the Tigers now 1 win away from going back to the Blue Cross Arena.
3 wins away from an NCAA tournament bid. Came alive in that third period. They earned this game. Great energy. Offensively, you felt like they were getting close. And then look out, Loretta. They came alive.
Well, if you're just joining us, maybe you're watching basketball perhaps tonight. The Tigers, this is a close one through most of it. Brian Potts, the sophomore from Niagara Falls, with the goal in the first that made it 1-0 RIT. There was no scoring in the second. The Tigers actually started out shorthanded in the third. They were down 5-on-3, if you recall, in the beginning of the third. But then one goal after another, after another, after another. 4 goals in the third period.
It was like, and I thought Meiser, who played well, was let down by his defense. Certainly on the Lynch goal, I thought, and on the Descoteaux goal. I thought those two in particular was like, okay, somebody needs to step up here. And then after that, you get the Brenner goal there at the end to kind of locked it in. But the Cornacchia goal, I mean, all of a sudden, it was just like there was goals coming all over the place.
Well, it was a beautiful pass from Andrew Favot to set up Lynch. For Lynch, this would be his 6th goal of the season, and this was everybody was kind of on the edge of their seat. Nobody was very comfortable in a 1-0 game, but then finally this broke the floodgates open, as we said, as it was Favot. I thought it was just a beautiful pass, Johnny.
Unbelievable. Splits a double team here. You got the 2 guys there, unable, somehow gets it through, and they're able to just find Lynch, and then Lynch is able to get his stick on it, and all right, it's like everyone took a nice little deep breath. All right, we got this game. It's 2-0.
So 2-0 at that point. But then, as you said, the fence letting down. Meisner makes the initial save, as you're going to see the puck just laying there. And the AIC defense not putting a body on Nolan Descoteaux. Descoteaux says, thank you very much. Nolan Dakota's not going to score an easier goal than that.
And Murphy, great individual efforts, able to get the puck in deep, which nobody put a body on Murphy. There's the puck. Meisner makes a save. He doesn't know where it is. And nobody comes to his defense. As getting late there was Petranos late getting over, and then there you saw Descoteaux able to punch it in.
So the fans, they had just barely made the announcement on the Lynch goal. Descoteaux comes right back. 3-0 at that point, and what do you say? Look out, Loretta, good night, or something?
Look out, Loretta. You got to work.
Yeah.
AIC, you got to work for 60 minutes. You're playing RIT.
Yeah.
They went to the Frozen Four a year ago.
That's it. Cornacchia would come right back, and Cornacchia, maybe this was a little bit of a softer goal, kind of a long angle, but Cornacchia picking the corner, and this would make it 4-0. Tigers.
I think at that point, it already been dagger time, so to speak. It felt like, all right, it's 3-zip, and here's Cornacchia. Let me just throw it on net, see what happened. Look at this. Finds the back of the net. 4-zip at that point, and it just snowballed after that. Before that, it just got like Frosty the Snowman after that. This one stopped.
The Tigers didn't have a power play at all in the first 2 periods of this game. They would get 4 power play opportunities in the third, go 0 for 3. But then Tyler Brenner in front, 25th of the season. You got to give him a nice round number. Maybe he can get to 30 now. But Brenner, he's got that patented and kind of like fist pump after that. Power play goal, 5-0.
He's big. He's tough to move out in front. He just plants there. He parks there, and he's such a big kid. And he's strong. And there's the pass, and then he's just standing there and just kind of used a little backhand, little flip there. And there he goes down to the ice. Fist pump there. 5-zip at that point. Tigers roll.
Yeah, Tigers roll. 5-0 is our score. Now, we're joined by the head coach downstairs, head coach Wayne Wilson, joining us on the post-game show. Coach, congratulations. Did you think this was just a case tonight where your team was knocking on the door, and finally, boom, the floodgates opened in the third?
I thought the first period in particular, first 10 minutes, I thought we looked real rusty, a little sloppy, but and that's to be understood when you've had a 2-week break and you haven't played and you haven't had that intensity feeling, I guess. So, and then I thought we played well. I thought we missed a lot of nets. I thought we could have scored more if we would have put the puck on the net and got some more rebounds and so on. So I thought we shot the puck wide, and we want to correct that. And I thought we gave up some opportunities. I thought Shane had to come up with not a lot, but enough real good saves to when it's 1-0 for that long, he came up with some big saves to shut the door on them.
Wayne, we felt once Lynch scored, okay, it took a little, everyone could breathe a little easier, let's put it that way, after a great pass from Favot, then Lynch somehow got a stick on it. And from that point on, you guys really took control of the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we would have liked to have done earlier, is break them down a little earlier, get some goals, get them second-guessing themselves. But I thought they competed real hard, and they did a very good job. I mean, they were in the game right to the end, and so when you're doing that, from their standpoint, they're one bounce away from tying it up and getting some momentum. So, for us, we've got to come out and have a good start. We definitely do not want this to go to Sunday. We want this over with tomorrow night. And we're going to have a better start, and we're going to have to jump on them as quick as possible.
Well, Wayne, I thought you took an interesting approach this week, because most coaches would be like one step at a time, but you openly discussed how you wanted to get back to the NCAA tournament. Your exact quote, we got a taste of it, we enjoyed it, we want to do it again. And it seems like, you're only 3 wins, but talk about that approach you took, just laying it right out there, saying, let's get back there, boys.
Well, it was a great experience for us, and when we did enjoy it, and this is a different team, and I'd like this group to enjoy it as well. And, we're pretty hungry, and our goals are to get there. And we also know it's the toughest part of the season. So when you say 3 games now away, it's the hardest 3 games that we're going to play all year. So it sounds simple, but it's more difficult than I guess how we paint the picture. But yeah, we want to wrap this thing up tomorrow night, and our focus is going to be right on our first shift tomorrow night, and we're not going to get too far ahead of ourselves, and we'll just have to go from there and see what happens from that point on.
Wayne, there's some differences from last year's team, but then there's some similarities, and I thought the way Jared DeMichael played a year ago for you was sensational. Shane's been equally as good. He's been phenomenal for you.
No, there's no question. Shane's been his equal. Shane's been tremendous in net, so we've got that part of it very similar. I think our forwards are a little bit stronger, and we score a little bit more with our forwards, but we don't score as much from the blue line. And we had the opportunity tonight, but even Nolan scoring here tonight was a goal. But we lost a lot of goals from our blue line, and they're gonna, you know, you need that secondary scoring type of thing. But Mark Cornacchia scoring tonight, Nolan scoring tonight. Those are guys that we need contributions to get from. Besides the Favot line or the Burt line, we need those other guys to contribute as well.
And Wayne, one last question. I have to ask you about the last hit by McReynolds. Your thoughts on that play, and how do you think that's going to carry over to tomorrow night?
I'm going to throw it right back at you. I didn't get a good view. I mean, it sounded hard, so I'm not defending or whatever. I didn't see it. I thought it was from the side, but I again, you guys got the better picture. If it was a hard hit from the side, then I think boarding is the good call. The DQ might not be, but I didn't see it, so I shouldn't really comment on it.
Okay, fair enough, Wayne.
What'd you guys think?
I thought he followed through with the arm a little bit on that play. And so DQ, I don't know, certainly a major. Johnny, what do you think?
Well, I mean, just watching Taylor play, he's always aggressive. The DQ, possibly, but I'm kind of with Gino on this, though. But that's just the way Taylor plays.
Yeah, I think when guys, when I say lie down, I say that respectfully. I'm not second-guessing whether he was hurt or not, but I think when someone's on the ice, it always seems to be the worst-case scenario in the penalty, and sometimes they throw the what kind of hit was it out the window. He got hurt, so we're going to give him a DQs. But like I said, I didn't see it, and Taylor does play hard, and I know it was a hard hit, and I'm not questioning the penalty. I didn't know if it was from the side or from behind. I didn't get a good view on it.
Well, Wayne, thank you very much for your time tonight, and close them out tomorrow night.
Thank you.
All right, head coach Wayne Wilson of the RIT Tigers. Very honest answer at the end, and maybe we can take another look at that. I'm not sure, but Taylor McReynolds, the disqualification at the end. That's really the only negative thing we can say at about the game tonight.
I think Wayne brought up a good point. When you see somebody go into the board, you see them go down, you just assume the worst. But DQ, it's just the way McReynolds plays.
The other thing, too, John, if this were any other week, what's been the story in hockey this week? It's been the Chara hit. Now, the Chara hit, that was, okay, this is my opinion, that was pretty blatantly clear that, he deserved a suspension, didn't get it, but that really stroked emotions up, particularly in the hockey world. This wasn't on that level, by no means, but you could see that if you have a player down, you're going to get the big call.
Absolutely, and it's a big loss, and he's one of their leaders out there. I mean, the kid is fearless. And he brings tremendous energy to this team when he's on the ice.
Bryan Potts joining us tonight, a goal and an assist, and that goal made a big difference in this game. Bryan, thanks so much for joining us on the postgame. Gene Battaglia along with Janda Tullio. Bryan, tell us about the goal there. You actually had a kind of a swing and a miss the first time out, but you connected the second time.
Yeah, it was just a rebound goal. Nothing special. I was just planting myself in front of the net, let Burt do all the work, and I'll pick up the garbage.
Yeah, well, we were just talking with, with Coach in terms of getting some scoring from some different players. How about yourself, Bryan, just to get the opportunity out here on the ice and take advantage of your time?
Yeah, it only took me about a year and a half to get going, but, it feels good to finally be scoring, contributing to the team, especially come now, playoff time.
Bryan, you're from Niagara Falls, and I don't know if you grew up a Leafs fan or not, but were you aware Brian Burke was in the arena tonight? And if so, do you go out there any extra harder trying to impress?
Oh, I had no idea he was in the stands tonight. I'm a big Leaf fan. I would have loved to hear that before the game.
Well, I'm very sad that you're a Leaf fan, but that is
don't get me going. Don't get me going.
Bryan, we were talking about the hit that Taylor laid out. What are your thoughts on that, about the hit that he applied late in the game?
I didn't think it was too bad. I don't think it deserved a disqualification for sure. Maybe just because there was a minute left, he got the DQ. But other than that, I think the guy kind of acted it out a little bit. Taylor I thought it was from the side, too. I didn't think it was from behind. That was just my perspective on it.
Well, we're taking a look at it again, and it's one of those bang-bang plays that there's no clear-cut answer, Bryan.
No. From that angle, it's hard. It's hard to say it's clear-cut, sure.
Yeah, so, but, Bryan, your thoughts tomorrow night, you don't want any monkey business, right? You want to just, you don't want to be working Sunday night.
We want to have a third period like tonight, every period tomorrow. So, come out hard, capitalize on our chances. That's what we did. We didn't do early on tonight, but hopefully we take the third period and carry it on to tomorrow.
I think... If you ever want to get into a broadcast, I think you got a future, my man.
Hey, let me know. I'm available all the time.
There you go. Like them.
Yeah,
good stuff, Bryan.
Bryan, congratulations on the win. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Brian Potts, the sophomore from Niagara Falls tonight, and again in the lineup tonight, getting a chance.
How about that personality?
Yeah, I like that.
I like him a lot. It's funny. It only took me about a year and a half to get it on the scene. Played well. You know what? It's all about opportunistic in life. Take advantage of your opportunities. He took advantage of it tonight, and tough to keep him out of the lineup tomorrow.
Let's take a look at the final stats tonight in this 5-0 RIT win. You're 2-0. Whoa, 5-0. Oh, what? Must have been easy tonight. No, it wasn't. It was 1-0 after 2, and the Tigers put up 4 in the third.
And I thought Wayne brought up a good point. The saves by Shane, he made a couple of big saves to keep the score 1-0. Wasn't a whole. There's a couple of like, okay, big. You don't want to give AIC any kind of confidence or momentum. So he kind of kept them at bay, and then the offense woke up.
And the Tigers didn't get a power play opportunity until the third either. It wasn't I don't know if strange is a strong word, but it was a different type of game tonight. A different feel to it. Both teams very conservative, but the Tigers in the end get it done. And if I'm AIC, their will has to be broken at this point.
Well, I mean, they can't. I don't know if they can play any better than this the first 40 minutes, and they're down 1-0, and then what's been their Achilles heel all year came back to bite them in there, and the way they played team defense here late in the game. But they got to give credit to the Tigers. They kind of, I don't want to say sleepwalk, but they were rusty. Wayne said it. They were a little rusty. You got to get the cobwebs off first 10 minutes, and they woke up in the third. And then look out. I think tomorrow you'll see a great effort for 60 minutes.
7:05 tomorrow night for the face-off. 7 o'clock we'll be with you on the Time Warner Cable Sports Net. Should the Tigers win, they will be heading downtown next weekend. Friday, the semifinals at the Blue Cross Arena in Atlantic Hockey, and then the final game on Saturday, March 19th. And this is not best of 3, none of that. It's one and done at this point. A different format in Atlantic Hockey. And boy, you want to talk about edge of your seat excitement. That's like a Game 7 in the Stanley Cup. Winner of this game goes to the NCAA tournament.
And it's back-to-back. I mean, at least if you're RIT at home, you'll have the crowd, but it's back-to-back. Friday and Saturday, one game elimination. Take care of business tomorrow. Then what? They get the hotel downtown?
Yeah.
Get the hotel downtown for RIT, snug and nestle in somewhere. We don't care. And then get ready for Friday night's game.
We'll be with you tomorrow night. First things first, Johnny.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I'm a guy who likes to look ahead.
Yes.
Right? I like to look ahead, Gino.
That's it.
Take it to the bank.
All right.
Or take it to the Student Union. They'll be downtown next weekend.
For our statistician, Joe St. Pierre, our director, Mark Fergali, Dr. Jim Waters, and the whole team here at RIT Sports Zone Live, and, of course, the one, the only John DiTullio. My name is Gene Battaglia. Once again, our final score in Game 1 of the best of 3 tonight. The Tigers win 5-0. Have a good night, everyone.